Hi, everybody. Welcome. Everybody, welcome. Thank you for coming in and joining. Hello, everybody. Give a thumbs up on the way in if you have not done so. You need to back up. Back up to give a thumbs up and then come right back in. How's everybody doing today? Come in and say hello. Hello, Shirley Clark. Hello, Ron Wilson. Hello, Debbie Parker. Hello, Wanda. Hello, Lily. Hello, John. Hello, Tanya G. How are you? Cookie is here and Saj is here. Hello. Raquel is here. Brandy's here. Michael and Patricia. Alan, how are you? Sonia, how are you? Thank you all for coming in. I see Valencia and Cha is here. Marietta is here. K Coffee and Christy. Two Love is here. Don Green, hello. Lizette, how's everybody doing today? How many of you are excited? Kevin says, howdy. Howdy, how are you? Diana, hello. Okay, let me see what this person is saying. Hello from North Carolina. Hello, how are you? Linda Bostick, hello. Shirley Clark, how are you? Mika, hello. If I don't speak to someone, it's never intentionally. It's just because there's a lot of messages going by. Give a thumbs up. You all that are in here have not given a thumbs up. We see 266 of you, and only 64 people has given that thumbs up. I hope you all are having a great day today with God on your side. Today we are making homemade holiday dressing, Gina Young style. I'm going to show you how to do it. I'm going to show you how easy it is to make it. Hello, Drew. Hello, Asaj and Bobby. Barbara, hello. Lynette, hello. Hey, Christopher, how's everybody doing? Kimberly, how are you? Oh, Brandy says, I'm so excited to be here. I am too, because I feel like you all need to know how to make holiday dressing Gina Young style. Derek Eves is here. Riddle is here. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. If I missed your name, hello. Welcome to all the new subscribers. Welcome back to the returning subscribers. Tammy, how are you? Renee P, hello. Diana is here. How are you? We making chitlins? Oh, we ain't making chitlins today. We're not making chitlins. We're making holiday dressing. So now here's what I'm just going to go ahead and say right now. If you want to, I'm going to give a few people some time to get in here, right? While we do that, I feel like a sneeze coming on here. Maybe it was a cough. While we wait on a few people to come in here, I'm doing fine, Nerly. Thank you. Excuse me. While we wait on a few people to come in, we are going to, I got a cough again. Oh, please forgive me, everybody. I'm still trying to get rid of this cough that I have. While we wait on people to come in, if you wanted to, if you haven't made your cornbread, go ahead and make it now while I'm sitting here running my mouth a little bit, okay? And if you want to, you can chop up some celery, bell peppers, and onions right now if you want to. That way you won't be behind, okay? So I really love to do that because it does help the live go a bit smoother, you know? So if you want to, take that time. Get your cornbread cooking if you didn't pre-cook it. In the community tab, what I stated was my cornbread's gonna be already cooked. Go ahead and make yours if you want, okay? Cut up your bell peppers, celery, and onion. You can use 2 to 3 stalks of celery, just chop it up. Bell pepper, chop it up. Onion, chop it up. If you want to be ahead of the game and you don't get left behind, okay? How's everybody? Miss B, how are you? Tea Cakes is here. Hello. I know. I'm hungry. Okay, great question there. Drew says, Gina, do you actually put actual corn in your cornbread? I have actually done that before, and it's delicious. Okay, it's not something that I always do, but you can do that, and it's delicious. I got a taco going on here. Hold on, let me get this person out of here. Okay. So Valencia says, I already made my cornbread. Okay, look at her. See? That, okay. Do you hear there will be turkey shortage due to the bird flu? Sea Life, I heard someone in the last live speaking of how the prices of turkeys are going to be through the roof and that there possibly could be a turkey shortage. I don't know how factual that is, but if so, we better go out and get turkeys like right now, right? Carrie says $31 for a turkey. Oh my goodness. Thank you all for speaking to each other. We're going to have such a great time tonight. How many of you all are cooking with me? Let me know if you're cooking live with Gina Young today by giving me red hearts in the comment section, so I can have an idea of who all is going to be cooking with me. This will be fun. Oh, you got turkey wings for Thanksgiving. That's great. Okay, Ron says they're $1.49 a pound at Kroger. Oh my goodness. They are. The prices are going up. It's fine. Even if you're not cooking, you can still learn and take notes so you can know. Hello, Mildred is here. How are you? Thanks for making the candy M's. You're very welcome. I'm going to be making pretty much all kinds of holiday stuff. From here on out. Thank you, Deborah. Okay, everybody, what I want you to do, bring the thumbs up. We have 191 thumbs up. We got 369 people in here. Let's make those two numbers match. And then we're going to get started making some homemade dressing. Thank you, Mr. Wilson. You're doing turkey wings too? Okay. Very excited. Oh, you said you don't think you're having turkey this year. Okay. What am I eating? I'm eating a taco and it is so stinking good. It's so good. It's a soft taco. Debbie says, you about to make me want some Taco Bell. I like turkey wings too. I'm doing well, Samuel. Thank you for asking. Hope you all are doing great. Okay. All right, I'm gonna take a drink of some water, and then I'm gonna get up. We're gonna get started. I'm gonna show you all how to make Gina Young's dressing. Now, something that we're doing totally different this year is I have figured out that even if you don't use cream of mushroom or cream of chicken in your dressing, it's still going to be delicious, and that's how we're going to make it today. No cream of mushroom is in this recipe. No cream of chicken is in this recipe, but we got a whole lot of love in this recipe. It's going to be so good. All right, let me drink my water. We're going to get up, wash our hands, get all your ingredients together, okay? I'll be ready here in just a second. Get my microphone on as well. Okay, let me see what you're saying. Okay, Miss Stallion says, Gina, for whatever reason, I can't seem to perfect dressing. It's never moist enough. I have the resolution. I'm going to help you. I'm going to help you with that. Okay? And I feel like my resolution could be using the foil when you cook it. Because at some point in time, you need to have foil on your dressing when it's cooking, and then the last couple of minutes when it's cooking, we're going to take that foil off, let it get nice and golden brown. The inside is moist and the top of it is crispy. Listen here. Let me get my microphones, and we're going to get started. Bring the thumbs up. Let's make the thumbs up match. Thank you. I got it on? Okay. Hey, make sure I wasn't putting it all inside out. All right. We're going to have a good time. I hope you guys are ready. Sounds like a good solution. It is, Rick. It's a great solution. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you the difference of, when you use the foil versus not using it. When you don't use the foil during the cooking process, it's always going to turn out dry. Always going to be dry. Your mouth is watering already? Okay. Is it from the taco or the dressing that we haven't started on? Oh, you're doing fine, says Mildred. Okay, that's great. Okay, Alan says he'll be back. All right. Yep, you hear me? Yep. All right, we got the microphones here. Let's get them turned on. Now, for just a second, we'll lose sound just for a minute, but the sound will quickly come right back in, okay? There we go. Okay, I don't know how I'm going to like this microphone right here today. Let's see. But it'll work. Thank you, D-Dog. Someone wants to know if you're using smoked turkey. I am not using smoked turkey. Guess why? Let me tell you why. Now, when making dressing, normally I would not use a chicken. Guess why I'm using chicken? Because the smoked turkey takes forever and a day to get nice and tender. And since we're cooking live, I don't want to keep you guys on here forever while we wait an hour and a half to 2 hours, you know what I mean, for the smoked turkey to get tender, right? So what do? What we do in that case is we use chicken thighs. Those chicken thighs are going to cook up really quickly. It's going to give us a great broth, and then we can proceed with our recipe, okay? But if I was at home, I'm going to go through all the scenarios on how you're going to make it if you're using smoked turkey, how you're going to make it if you're using ground sausage, what you're going to do if you're using a turkey neck. We're going to go through all of those scenarios, okay? All right, so that is my purpose for why I'm using chicken, because it's going to cook up real quick for us, okay? All right, let me make my way around and get my hands nice and clean. If at any time you guys can't hear me or see me, let me know and I can fix some things. Honey, you might want to move your stuff because I'm getting ready to come around. Mm-hmm. Get out of your way. Okay. Love you, baby. All right, let's get my computer. Okay. I'm getting my computer and everything. All right, there we go. Oh, there's water. Oh, my goodness. On the counter. Crap. Okay, I'm coming right back in the equation here in just a second. Make sure all of your ingredients are out. Got to plug my cooktop in. I got a situation going on here with okay. Oh, thank you, Kimberly. Thank you. Okay, everyone, so what I'm going to do right now is go ahead and get my hands nice and cleaned, and then I'll tell you what we're going to do first. First thing that I'd like for y'all to do is get your oven preheated to 350 degrees, okay? So we can do that together because we need our oven to be nice and hot. Wash our hands. Okay, now that my hands are impeccably clean, how about we make some dressing Gina Young style? Give a thumbs up if you have not done so. Back out of the live to give a thumbs up and come back in. All right, so now I'm going to go over all of the ingredients that we're going to be using today. Now, as far as when it comes to the spices we're going to be using is going to be, the chicken powder is optional, but I highly suggest that you use it for the broth that we're going to be cooking our chicken in, okay? We will be using salt. We will be using onion and garlic powder, black pepper, and sage. If for some reason you don't have sage or you just couldn't find it, it's okay to use poultry seasoning. Guess why? Because inside of the poultry seasoning, it has sage. So I found during the holidays, if I didn't have sage and I thought I did, I always will use poultry seasoning and it totally makes up for that flavor, okay? That's really interesting. And then I have the Mrs. Dash. It's going to give a great flavor to your dressing, okay? So now, another thing. I'll answer that question here in just a second, Ron. Another question, or another thing I wanted to talk about. I was able to find chicken bouillon or chicken powder salt-free. You know how I always, those of you that are familiar with me, I will always tell you, you have the option of using salt or chicken powder or both. Just be careful because they both have salt in them. Well, now I don't have to say that as much because I was able to find chicken powder that has no salt. So this is something great. You might want to invest in it because, and I tasted it. It tastes the same, just without the salt. So this is great. So you can use the salt and use this, and then we don't have to worry about how much of this that we use. So this was a great find. We do have pre-made cornbread. And like I said, if yours isn't made already, go ahead and make it while we're talking. All right? Those of you that is not putting meat in your dressing, you're going to need chicken broth. Okay? We will be using 2 large eggs. And we'll put that in at the last minute. We're going to be using a stick of butter. And then I have some croutons here that are actually, they're seasoned, but I like to season my own, you know. Okay, so here's the cornbread. And then we got some veggies that we've washed off. Bell pepper, onion, and celery. Okay, now let's go ahead. You have your meat, okay? I found that at Kroger's. You have your meat. The first thing that we need to do, get this meat, rinse it off. Just rinse it off with some salt, some cold water, and put it into the pan that you're going to be cooking it in. And we're going to fill the pan up with a lot of water on purpose. And the reason why is because we need the broth that the chicken is going to make, because we're going to be pouring that broth over top of our dressing, okay? That's why I said if you were going to be putting the meat in your dressing, you don't have to worry about purchasing broth because we're making it right now. So you take a pan, and I'm using just this pan here. I rinsed my 4 chicken thighs. These are chicken thighs that have the bone in and the skin on. Let's go ahead and put them right into that pan. Let's do this first because we got to get this part up and going, okay? And I'm going to cover the chicken with water, okay? You can cover it with hot water if you want. Get it nice and covered, just like so, okay? And then what I want to do, I'm going to move my cornbread for a second. I'll come in and answer some questions here in just a minute, but we kind of got to get things rocking and rolling, okay? Because we don't want to be here all day in the kitchen cooking, okay? So now, is everybody okay, and are you with me? Can we move on? Or does anybody have a major question? Ron, I believe someone had answered you. It's one or the other. The stock or the broth, one of them is made with the bones. Okay, but I'll figure out that answer for you, okay? But if you have chicken stock, you got chicken broth, both of them will work. If you got vegetable broth, it'll work, okay? Everybody okay? Okay, go for it, Gina. All right. All right, so what I want to do is I have these 3 stalks of celery. I'm going to cut the end, okay? And I'm just going to do a number like this, just a really rough chop. Nothing special. I just roughly chopped the ends of the celery. And guess what I'm going to do with it? I'm going to go ahead, put it right into the pan where I have my chicken. Turn your chicken, yank it up on high. Make sure you have a whole lot of water in your pan. More water than really you need, because purposely we're making a beautiful broth to pour over our dressing today, okay? So celery's going in, and go ahead and take you a little bit of bell pepper. I'm just going to cut the bottom, just like so. Put it into the water as well. We want to flavor this broth as much as we can. We need to make this broth taste amazing, because that's what's going to give your dressing a great taste, okay? We're going to stock flavor on top of flavor, stuff that flavor on top of flavor until the broth tastes amazing, okay? So now here's what I'm going to do. Check me out. I'm going to cut just one slice of onion, okay? Let's do a number like that. And then we're going to throw this onion right in with the raw chicken, the celery and the bell pepper and the water. I'll bring this up a little close so you can see. So right now, you should have your chicken thighs in the pan, water covering the chicken, onion, celery, and bell pepper, and yank it up on high, okay? But also, I do want to season it with a little bit of garlic, onion, salt, and pepper, okay? There's my garlic, okay? Here's my onion. This is going to give that broth some good flavor, okay? Black pepper and salt. And then turn it up on high and we can move on. How about it? Let's get this up and I'll let you all know when your chicken is done. And if you're unsure of it, when it's done, you can always take a fork and look in the inside. Make sure there's no pink, and you also can take an internal temperature, and if it's 165, listen, it's done. Okay, so I feel like what I'd like to do, I'm going to take this pan and put it behind me. I'm going to put it right here behind me and get it turned on, because this stove back here is going to let off some amazing heat that I'm looking for. Okay, how's everybody doing? Hello, sweet Liz. How are you? Everybody doing okay? Somebody tell me you're okay. Gina, what's up? My holy king, hello. Miss Gina, can I put some butter or margarine in my pot of the chicken thighs? Absolutely you can. But here's what, if you want to, you can. But here's what I'm going to tell you. The chicken, believe it or not, the chicken skin has like a natural oil in it that is delicious. Okay, so that chicken skin is going to give off amazing flavor. So you don't have to do it, but if you just want to, you can. Okay? Yeah, Carrie says it's like a grease that comes off of the chicken skin. Absolutely. Okay? Everybody's doing okay. So now, here's what I want to do. What I want to do, I want you guys to take your time to, you add the poultry seasoning to it too? Absolutely you can. Okay? Let's go ahead, chop up some veggies. Okay? Doesn't matter how you slice and dice it. I highly suggest that you don't want huge pieces of celery in it. That's one thing you don't want. So take the time. I like to slice down the middle, right? And then come this way. And that'll give you smaller pieces, okay? We're going to cut up the bell peppers and the onions. You want a frying pan with a little tiny bit of oil or even butter, just a little bit in the bottom, and let's get these sauteed, okay? Move it in the right direction. Thank you, Sonia. I hope you guys are having a great day today. It's a great day to learn how to make holiday dressing. The holiday's around the corner. The holiday is right around the corner. I just showed you how to make homemade sweet potatoes, and those sweet potatoes will knock you off of your socks. They were so good. You can see the pan is still behind me. I'm definitely going to eat some of those sweet potatoes. Okay? So what you should be doing right now is getting your celery, your bell peppers and onions nice and cut up. I'm going to put the celery right here into my pan. The day before the holiday, I chop up all kinds of bell peppers, onions, celery, because there's so many things the bell pepper, celery, and onion goes into. So I make sure I chop a lot up, you know. Yeah, you gotta watch that video. It was so much fun to make the video, seriously. Let me show you. Here they are in the flesh. I can't tip this too much because I don't want my little juice that's in there to pour out. Look at that. And listen, they are so good. Woo, they good. All right, chop up your bell peppers and onions. If you're somebody that doesn't like one of these, like you might be somebody that doesn't like bell peppers, then don't put it in there. And honestly, it's that simple, okay? Oh, Stephanie said, oh my goodness, they look delicious. Hey, listen, they are delicious. And what I like about that recipe, we only put 1 cup and a half, of the brown sugar in. And it's not too sweet. You ever had somebody sweet potatoes and they were way too sweet to eat? They're not too sweet. They're candied. They're beautiful. And they're sweet enough, but yet they're not too sweet. And they have this amazing warm holiday flavor because we decided to put the allspice and the cinnamon and the vanilla in there, right? Oh, yes, we did. Yes, we did. And they so stinking good. All right? Good evening, Joseph. How are you? I'm making you hungry, okay? Hey, I'm making myself hungry. Bell peppers going into the pan. You use oil or butter, whatever you decide you want to use to saute these up, but let's just get them nice and sauteed, okay? I'm not going to take my time on this onion. I'm going to chop this baby up quickly because I don't want to go off crying about this onion. Woo, I want to cry. All right. Any way you want to slice or dice it, okay? Like I said, I'm going to make it fast. I don't want to cry. These onions just throw me into a frenzy. Yes, they do. All right. Perfect. And you know what? Honestly, that's enough onion. I don't need no whole lot of onion. So let me show you my pan. I got onions. I got bell peppers. I got celery. Into my pan, I'm going to put like 2 tablespoons of butter in here. We're going to saute these babies just like so. Okay? Let's do it together. Let me move this onion out of my way, and I want to wash my hands and wash this board because just the smell of the onions is really going to get me if I don't. All right, how you guys doing? Is everybody okay? I could not remember, and I don't know what to slight you. Let's see, what's he saying? Where are the fur babies? They just ran downstairs in the basement with my husband. They literally just went downstairs. So you just missed them. But I'll try my best to show you the babies, you know, since you want to see them. Hold on, guys. I'm grabbing an extension cord so I can plug in my my flat top here. Okay, and I also got to plug in my computer so I don't lose connection with you all. All right, perfect. All right, we'll get it together. Get it together, Gina. Okay, so right now you should be in the process of boiling your chicken, okay, and sauteing up your veggies. You should have your oven preheated to 350 degrees if you have not done so, okay? All right, I'm going to read some messages. How about it? Oh, okay. Red says, you need a chopper, Gina. It makes the process so much quicker. Okay. My Holy King says, give a thumbs up. Throw your hands in the air. Did she make jiffy cornbread? I made a version of her dressing last year with the Jiffy. I got a pre-made cornbread that tastes just like Jiffy. But during my holiday, I will be using Jiffy, okay? Give a thumbs up, give a thumbs up. Oh, Shirley says, I love making dressing every year. So now what I want to do here is I want to salt and pepper my veggies. You got to give them some flavor. We don't have to put a whole lot in there, but just a little bit makes a difference. That's what you call giving your food some love, you know? When you take the time to season something simple as this. And that's when you, what I call layering flavor on top of flavor, you know? All right, let me grab 2 tablespoons of butter so we can get this sauteed up, and you can yank that heat up. Yank it up to medium high so we can get these bell peppers nice and cooked down, okay? Let me grab my butter and I'll be right back. We're having fun here at the Young's house. Once again, if you are new, welcome. And if you are returning, welcome back. Oh, Derek says, I love dressing. He said, I could eat it by itself. Yeah? Uh-oh, T. Smith says, if you ain't season it, you might as well have several seats. Okay. Yeah, because your food will have no flavor. You got to be able, and you got to be able to not be afraid to season, you know? So now what I want to do real quickly is I want to talk to you all about the possibilities of using turkey necks, like I do a lot of times when making dressing, or smoked turkey. I spoke a little bit about it when I first started the live, but I really want to go in depth about it. So now, if you have the turkey giblets, the turkey neck, smoked turkey, you have to boil that stuff for quite some time, you know, for it to get nice and tender. And once it's nice and tender, some of you right now, you might be asking, well, how long? I'd like to say for about an hour and a half or maybe longer, seriously, right? And then after everything is nice and tender, give it a couple minutes for it to cool down. And then when it comes to the turkey neck, you'll be able to just shred that beautiful meat right off of the neck, and you can throw it into your dressing. Same thing for the smoked turkey. If you were to use smoked turkey wings, legs, smoked turkey tails, you take the skin off, of course, take the bones out, of course, and then you'll shred that meat into your dressing. Like I said, the only reason why I'm not using that in today's live is because the chicken takes less time. We don't want to be here forever waiting on smoked turkey. You know what I mean? Now, if you are the person that wants to put ground sausage into your dish, then I like to use the breakfast ground sausage, like a Bob Evans or something, Jimmy Dean or something like that. Brown it up until it gets nice, beautiful, and golden brown. Drain the oil, and that goes in when you're getting ready to do the whole mixing process, okay? It's very important that you know that. So many people like to put different things into dressing, and I love that fact that you can put whatever you want in it. If you want to put some beautiful cranberries in it, you can, and it would be delicious. If you wanted to do mushrooms, if you're vegetarian, you wanted to do mushrooms instead of any meat, absolutely you can, and that dressing would be standing up with the other ones. You know, it'll be just as good. My veggies are starting to get nice, and they're starting to saute up a little bit, and I can smell them. How's everybody doing? Oh, okay, Stephanie says, I never tried the sausage. Oh, yes, there's people all over the world love to use the sausage, and I love that. I think it's a great idea. Yeah, you wouldn't mind trying that, says Saj. Yeah, it is. It's really good. There are people that even put chestnuts. Yes, they'll put chestnuts in their dressing. And it's beautiful. It's just totally beautiful. Miss Gina, you started me cooking again. after my mom passed. Oh, Shepherd, okay, that's great. I'm sorry to hear that, but I'm so grateful that I was able to help you start cooking again, you know? Listen, that's what I'm here for. Evie says, mushrooms sounds yummy in dressing. You bet it does. You bet it does. Yes, it does. Okay, so Stephanie says, can I do it now after my chicken thighs are done? Can you do what now? Can you do what? I don't know what you're speaking of, you know? Okay, so I'm going to take a look at my chicken. Of course, it's not done, but I just want to see what it's looking like, you know. Oh, we got some good stuff going on over here. Okay. It's boiling, and we got a roiling boil. I'm so happy. At some point in time, it's okay to go in and turn your chicken thighs over. You might have a broth that has a lot of foamy stuff on it. That's naturally going to happen. And then also, like I told you all, the chicken is going to let off an amazing, kind of like an oil, a beautiful oil that's flavorful into your broth. How y'all doing? Oh, okay, so Derek says, I put bacon in my dressing before. He said, talking about good. I can believe that. That sounds interesting. So Saj is saying, Derek, wow, now that sounds very good. Shaka says, yum, adding my finely chopped sausage. Yes, absolutely, why not? It's a great addition. Yes, it is. Bacon makes everything good. Bacon would be delicious in dressing. I figure if you would saute it up, or, cook it, get it nice and golden brown, and even you could put a little bit of the bacon drippings into your dressing, I feel like it would be a total knockout. Like you would knock people's socks off. I never tried it, but that might be something that I must try. Uh-oh, he said put my foot in it. Oh, Christina says, I miss you. Oh, thank you. A tea cake says yes to the bacon, and I love it. Sonia, okay, so somebody's saying, Sonia, can I add my sausage after the thighs get done? So are you wanting to do sausage and thighs? Okay, so if you're wanting to do a ground sausage, I would suggest go ahead, ground up your sausage. Get it nice and golden brown in a different frying pan since you're using both. And when it's done, just set it aside. Just turn it off. It's not going to take long for your sausage to get done. Yes, that's fine. Sure, I think that's great. Because she's kind of going to make like a loaded dressing. And that doesn't sound bad. Bonnie says, I'm just coming in. Are you using any cream soups? In the past, you all know that Gina Young has always used cream soups. But I found out during trial and error in making dressing so many times, I found out that you don't need the cream soup. You don't need it. You don't need it. And will it be delicious with the cream soup? Yes, it'll be delicious with cream of chicken, cream of mushroom, cream of celery. They all give a great addition to your dressing, but I found out you don't need it. So since I know you don't need it, we're not using it today. But if you want to use it, absolutely you can, okay? Yeah, Christopher says his family uses the cream soups in theirs. Yes, totally. Like I said, you'll look at a lot of my videos and you'll see me using the cream soup in it. But once I find out there's something that I don't need and it's going to be just as delicious, hey, listen, save you some money. Do you put cream of chicken in your dressing, says Elizabeth. I have. You can do it if you want, but you don't have to. In today's recipe, we're not going to do it. And you're going to see how much flavor is still in this recipe. Oh, yeah, you're going to see. Okay, so Sash says, yes, Granny loved her cream soups. Makes good flavoring. It does. Yes, it does. Okay, so I don't know how to pronounce your name. Sadija. It looks like an advertisement for college in chicken broth, the way those boxes are set up. What I like to do when I'm setting up my area, listen here, I like to make it look nice and presentable. Nice and presentable. Is this made by college? Yeah, I like everything nice and presentable. I want this over here. I got my eggs and my butter here. I got all my spices over there. I just like everything in such a way. You know, I don't want my kitchen looking like Fred Sanford and Son. You know what I mean? I don't. All right, look, so we got some beautiful color onto our bell peppers, onions, and our celery. You don't have to cook the daylights out of these. Guess why? Well, because they're going in the oven. We're going to continue to cook them for about maybe another 5 minutes, and then you can just turn that heat off on this and leave it in the pan, okay? Any oil or butter that's in the bottom of that pan, we're pouring that in our dressing too, okay? How y'all doing? Somebody say I'm okay. All right, Shirley Clark says, I'm ready. I'm ready for the holidays and I can't wait. Shirley, I'm ready too. I am so ready. Oh, thank you, Sadija. Hopefully I'm saying it right. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Maddie says, okay. And Eula says, okay. Let's give a thumbs up if you have not done so. It's very important that you make the thumbs up match with the people that are in here. I see who's given a thumbs up, but most of you have not. Go back out real quick to give a thumbs up and then come back in. It's that simple. It don't cost you nothing. It don't cost nothing. Okay, so Beth says she doesn't want hers not soggy. She says, but she does want it moist. Listen, Gina Young is here for you. I'm going to show you. It's not going to be soggy. It's going to be moist, not going to be dry. Okay, it's a promise to you. But here's the thing. You got to follow what I'm doing too. You got to like follow me, okay? Follow what I'm doing and yours is going to work out. Make sure your oven is preheated 350 degrees. I'm going to check in on my chicken here. We got a nice roiling boil. Everything's boiling. I got it up on high. Okay, someone has said that they put the poultry seasoning in. I'm going to put a little bit of poultry seasoning in my broth as well. Why not? How about some great flavor there? All right. Great idea. Bell peppers, onions, and celery looking good. We're going to turn it off in about 3 more minutes. Okay, and now what we can do while we're waiting is something really interesting. I want you all to take your cornbread, okay, and get a butter knife, whatever type of knife. You can see that I have my cornbread on a cookie sheet. And we do have our oven preheated to 350 degrees. I want for you all to cut your cornbread into cubes. Big cubes, little cubes, medium-sized cubes, whatever you like, okay? What I want to do is I want to dry the cornbread up a little bit. Dry it up a little bit. How are you going to do that, Gina? Well, I'm going to show you right now. Talking in third person again because I love to. I do it because I'm answering your questions and I know you're going to ask. I know you're going to ask. All right, so look at this. Check it out. My Holy King says, wow. Is it because I'm cutting up the cornbread? So you can see that I got cubes here. How about it? Okay, we got cornbread cubes, okay? And then we're putting it in the oven. We're going to keep a good eye on it. What are we looking for? I'm going to tell you. What we're looking for is for our cornbread to get kind of dried out in the oven. Is it going to dry completely out? No, it's not going to dry completely out, but it's going to give you a great consistency in your dressing if you take the time to dry this out. So now, if it's the holiday time and you wanted to skip this whole process where we throw the cornbread in the oven to dry it out, what you would do is make your cornbread 2 days ahead of Thanksgiving. Okay? And then when it's done, you chop it this way and just set it out on the counter uncovered. And guess what's going to happen to it? It's going to dry out and it's going to get like hard as a brick. But guess what? That's what we're looking for. We want it to get dried out and hard. As if you all seen croutons before. You know how they're dried out and hard? That's the perfect consistency that you need for beautiful dressing, okay? So now that I have this nice and cut, okay, nothing special. You can open it up like this if you want, whatever. And even if it crumbles, don't freak out about it, it's okay. Get it in the oven, and we're going to keep a good eye on it. We want it to dry out. I'm turning my celery, my onions and bell peppers off. There's some great color onto them, and they smell good. Okay? Oh, yeah. I'm going to turn that burner off and just leave it be. How's everybody doing? Are you with me? Somebody say I'm with you, Gina. I'm writing notes. I'm taking notes. Let me see. Let me look in the messages, you all. Excuse me. Is this live now? Yes, it is. This is live. Yes, it is. Okay, Tracy says, do you use turkey broth or chicken broth? You can use whatever you like. When it's the holidays, of course I'm using turkey broth, you know. But since we didn't make a turkey today, I don't have turkey broth. You see what I'm saying? So during the holidays, I absolutely sneak some of that broth out of my pan that we've cooked our turkey in. And I use it for my dressing. I also use some of that turkey broth for my gravy, right? Absolutely I do. You know, and I also like to keep some chicken broths at hand just in case I need more. Okay? So now what I'm going to do is I want to take some chicken powder and I'm going to put it into my broth right now. Okay? It's really just to season up that broth as much as we can because we want a whole lot of flavor into our dressing, okay? I'm going to take like two pinches, put it into our broth so we can have an amazing flavored broth, okay? Oh yeah, great flavor there. Okay, Sandra says, I'm with you. It does say 662 watching, absolutely. Raymond is here, how are you? Thank you for coming back in and joining us. Before I bake my dressing, I add gravy to the top and bake it. It comes out so delicious. You said pair that with the turkey, cranberry sauce, potatoes, green beans, and yum. Now that's what Beth is saying. Beth, that sounds good. Yes, that's my type of eating. I like the fact that you add gravy to yours. So many different ways you can have fun with your dressing, you know. It really is. Hit that like button, says my holy king. How's Raymond today? How's Ron Wilson doing today? And Sonia, I appreciate you guys from the bottom of my heart for everything you all are doing. Thank you. I'm with you, Gina. I'm taking notes, says Shirley. Okay, this is great. All right, so now I'm going to take a peek in. Let me grab a fork. I'm going to take a peek in at my chicken, and I'm literally going to take my fork and kind of tear one, because I do want to know what the inside of that chicken thigh is looking like. It's okay to rip it up, you know, because when it's done cooking, we're going to rip it up anyways, right? So when I go in this time, I'm going to do a number like this. Twist that baby. I want to see if it's pink and what it's looking like in the inside. Okay? Okay, we got some good stuff going on here. So our chicken is not fully done, but guess what? It's almost done. Oh, yeah. So a lot of my broth has began to evaporate, and that's naturally going to happen to you as well. What I would like for you to do is add some more water to keep that liquid over top of the chicken. Make sure you're putting hot water in so you don't bring the temperature of the broth down, okay? Because we need enough broth to put inside of our dressing, okay? So I got a big thing here. I'm going to put some hot water in it. I'm just going to bring that liquid back up on top of the chicken, making sure that I use hot water, okay? I'm just going to fill this up, just like so, in this manner. Naturally, the broth will evaporate, so just get you some in there. How about it? I brought the level back up to where it was, okay? I got a mess over here. I want to clean it up real quick. And since we put more liquid in, you're going to want to re-season just a little bit, because it's almost like we diluted it just a little. Okay, so I'm just going to go in with a little bit of salt, and that's it. All right? Perfect. And we just kind of wait. We're just going to wait. And this gives me the perfect time to plug in my computer, come around to the front of the camera, and I can talk to you guys for a little bit while we wait on our cornbread to dry up, and we also wait on our chicken to cook a little bit more, okay? Oh, I tell you what, those sweet potatoes, oh my goodness. It's okay, because I'm going to grab one, and I'm coming your way so you can see what they look like. All right, I'm coming around. Look at the sweet potato. Listen, can you see the flavor on the sweet potatoes? Somebody tell me you can see the flavor, like the seasonings. Oh, somebody tell me you can see the seasoning. Uh-oh, there you go. Oh, Listen, these sweet potatoes was so easy to make. I'm pretty sure you can see the seasoning. Look at the top. Look at that caramelized brown sugar on there. And you know what? That's all I can say. I ain't going to say nothing else. I ain't going to say nothing else, because y'all need to make it. He said, I see it. My sister, I know back in the day, she would put marshmallows on hers. I have never been the person that puts marshmallows on mine. I've always been the person that likes to put, the pecans and brown sugar on the top of my sweet potato casserole. Because I feel like later when you go to eat your sweet potatoes that had marshmallows in them, it's not the greatest. I'm looking for like something like that recipe, like the candied yams or the sweet potato casserole. That's what's up my alley. Yes, it is. That is up my alley. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to sit here and chat. And our chicken will be done very, very, very soon. And we're going to have an amazing broth to throw on top of our dressing, okay? I'm going to detach the microphones for the time being, okay? So I can plug up the camera so I don't lose connection. You said it looks delicious and I can see the seasonings. Yes, you can. All right. Samuel, how are you? He says he's sorry to hear that, Beth. What's going on with Beth? I had COVID and pneumonia. Thank you, Jesus, for pulling me through. Absolutely, we thank the good Lord for pulling Elizabeth through. We are so grateful that she is here with us healthy today. Oh, thank you, Heavenly Father. Absolutely. If it wasn't for the good Lord, you better show out or show up in church. Let's see, Beth says, if it wasn't for the good Lord, oh, yes, absolutely. I'm glad, yes, that's nice. Oh. Miss Gina, I cooked my sausage. That's done. I poured the grease off. Okay, this is great, Stephanie. You're on the right path. Absolutely you are. Yes, my Holy King says, thank you, Jesus, for Beth. Absolutely, Beth. We're so happy to hear how good God is, protecting you and keeping you safe and healing you. Oh, you love the spices on the yams. Yeah. Oh my goodness, you just found out your 4-year-old nephew has RSV. Ooh, sorry to hear that. Okay, I'm just reading through some messages. All right. So how's everybody? Are you all doing okay today? So now listen. Here in a few minutes, our chicken will be done. Chicken will be done. We're going to be turning that pot off. And we're going to be pulling the meat off of the chicken, okay? And you can take 2 forks and literally just shred the meat off the chicken, okay? And then once we shred it off, we're going to set it on a platter because we're going to incorporate that into our dressing. I'm going to take a look here at my cornbread. I can kind of see through my oven, but my oven light is not working. So I need to go over and look at it and just kind of feel it. It's not going to be completely hard, but you're going to feel a difference. Okay, cornbread is doing what it should. You want to close these curtains? Oh, Katie, I'm sorry. Your boyfriend has the flu. Heavenly Father, we're praying for Katie's boyfriend that you bless over him. From the top of his head to the bottom of his feet. You told us, Lord, that by the stripes on your back, he shall be healed, and we thank you ahead of time. In Jesus Christ's name we pray. Okay, so she's saying she took the booster. Oh, you've been coughing? Oh, my goodness. Okay. Good night, Joey. Thank you for coming in. Oh, you put candied. Okay, that's interesting. Sometimes I put candied pecans on the sweet potato pie. Oh, man. All the way from Connecticut. Hello, love. How are you? Where's Dakota? Dakota's in his bedroom. I think he was cleaning his room. Yes, everyone. I still have, listen, look at me. I still have the cough, guys. And listen, I try when I'm in public. It's hard not to cough in public. It's like the worst thing to try to hide your cough and you can't stop coughing. It's like the worst. Yes. I've watched your cooking since your third cooking show. If it wasn't for you, Gina, I wouldn't have never started cooking, and I love it. Okay, so your name is Cooley Lee. Thank you, Cooley Lee, for watching, subscribing, and I'm so grateful that you're enjoying the show. I'm here for you. I'm here to teach you how to cook. No problem, Gina, says Joey. Okay, Joey, you have a good night. How do I clean my cooktop? Just with a little bit of dishwashing liquid and like a scouring pad, a scrubbing pad that you would use for, your pots and pans. And then I give it a nice rinse off, and that's it. It does, Ron. Yeah, you told me that. He said the cough lingers. It definitely is with me. Also, I had a physical done yesterday. And when I went, I told the lady, and she's this is a different doctor. The doctor that specialized in helping me with my iron. And she listened to my lungs and everything. She said, sounds good. I said, but I got a wheezing. I'm wheezing. And she said, you're not wheezing. I said, I'm wheezing. I can feel. I said, when I go to sleep, I'm wheezing. She said, that's phlegm. She said, you got phlegm in your chest. She said, but you're not wheezing. I thought, okay, but it is good to know because I thought that I was wheezing. But it's phlegm. And I said, can you give me something to stop the phlegm? She said, no. She said, it'll leave. She said, just if you cough or, if you feel you can get it out, get it out. But she said, you're fine. You sound good. You look good. My iron level went up a little bit. It was 10.5 when I went to my regular doctor. Now it's 10.8. She said, and it's going to keep going up. And I'm so excited. And so my husband asked her, he said, is she good for surgery? And she said, what surgery? I had told her about the surgery. My husband said, no, you didn't. I said, yes, I did. But she said, yeah, she's good. She said her health is great. So I told him, I told the lady, I said, well, my family doctor, he cleared me for surgery. But my husband was being funny. He gonna say, is she ready for surgery? She said, yes. Her levels, her everything is looking great. So that made me excited. Keep some mints. Yeah. Or maybe cough drops. Yeah. Yes, Beth, that's how I am. I cannot shake this cough. Okay, so Derek says, my flu booster shots are scheduled for tomorrow. Okay, well, blessings to you. I hope that you do well with your shots. Christopher, what you said, my parents gave me this name. I always knew it was unique. Yes, it's unique. I remember when you first started out, you would never show your face. That was so cute. Oh my goodness, Shirley. I was a nervous wreck. I was afraid of what people would say. I didn't know. I was just scared. I was nervous, all kinds of stuff. I was just like, I'm not going to do it. Ain't no way I'm going to get on camera. But here we are, Do you use skinless chicken? No, the purpose for using the bone and the purpose for using the skin is because it's going to bring great flavor. Believe it or not, inside of bones and inside of skin gives amazing flavor. Oh, Mucinex. Okay, I have some of that. So should I take it? Should I be taking the Mucinex? I'm going to take some tonight. Thank you. It does get embarrassing. Yes, it does. Latika, how are you? She says, I want a big plate. I'm doing natural remedies with the hot tea. Okay. And so Samuel says, I'm the same way with the singing, but you have to sing for us, Gina. Oh, my goodness. Not right now. Gina, do you ever cook a cut of beef prime rib for Thanksgiving? Yes, for Christmas. And I'd like to say 2 years ago, I did a recipe for you guys for a big, what is it called? Prime rib. So please feel free to check out that recipe. It's like amazing. So now, what I want you all to do, let's go ahead and take the cornbread out of the oven, okay? You might feel some soft pieces. You're gonna feel some soft, thank you. I think that's Jamar. You may feel some soft pieces, it's okay, but for the most part, we have dry or cornbread. Let's take it out and just set it on the counter. Put it on a cutting board so you don't mess up your counters. So I'm gonna take my cornbread out of the oven, but make sure you keep your oven on, okay? I don't make the ginger and lemon tea, but I guess I should, right? Hold on, guys, I'm right here. I ain't going nowhere. I'm gonna show you my cornbread, just in case you're not cooking with me. Okay, so you can literally see how it did get real dark, right? It does have some crispiness, and there is some pieces that's soft. But for the most part, we got it nice and dry like we want. Close the oven, keep the oven on. I want you all to check a piece of chicken and see if the inside of your chicken is done. If it's done, then we'll take all our chicken out, put it on the cutting board. We're gonna start to shred it, okay? 1 second, I'm gonna check it and I'll be right back. Okay, that cornbread smells good. Woo-wee! Nicole, are you doing homework? Yeah. Okay, I hope you are. So if you look into your broth, you will see it looks like you put butter in there. That's that oil that I was speaking of. Okay, so let me tell y'all what's happening. Okay, so let's talk about what's happening. So what's happening is my chicken is done. Okay, so I want you all, oh, you can't wait for homemade eggnog and pumpkin pies. Okay, I will, Eula, thank you. He's in the basement, but I'll definitely tell him you said hello. So now, let's talk about what's happening. Right now, your cornbread should be out of the oven, okay? Cornbread is out of the oven. Your vegetables have been sauteed and they're just cooling, kind of sitting on the side, right? I have my chicken and it is done. Can you all that are cooking with me tell me if your chicken is done or if yours needs to, oh, you see the seasoning, tell me if your chicken is done or if yours needs to cook a little bit more. What I did, I just took a knife and a fork. I cut one of them chicken thighs in half just to see if it's done, making sure I didn't see any pink, and I did not. So I'm ready to take my chicken out of the beautiful broth, okay, and pull my meat apart. Are you guys ready? Okay, Eula says mine's is done. Okay, Mildred said I'm taking notes. Okay, this is great. Okay, are you guys ready for me to move on? If you're ready for me to move on, somebody say move on, Gina. Oh, eggnog cake. You know that sounds good. I love me some eggnog, guys. I'm sorry I'm late, says Maddie. It's okay, no problem. My chicken is done, and I see people saying move on. Mine's is done, Gina. I'm shredding my chicken. Okay, look. You guys are awesome. Okay, so let's get the microphones back on, and we're going to make something happen. Okay, let's make some good things happen up in here. Getting the microphone back on. And this is exactly how you're going to make your recipe for the holiday. Now, all depending, you might want to be using turkey, whatever. You're going to do it the same way. The same way. Okay, when I go back around, I will be washing my hands, okay? Oh, Bev says just cornbread and stovetop stuffing. Listen, I have made cornbread or dressing using stovetop stuffing as well. And listen, you talking about delicious. You bet it is. I love stovetop stuffing. Although we're not using it today, but I love it. Let's flip this camera around. All right, cameraman, can you come in effect, please? So the people can see me. All right. Let me wash my hands and we're going to get back started. Okay, with my chicken being done, I will be taking 2 forks. I'm shredding that meat off the bone. I'm tossing the bone and I'm also tossing the skin, okay? This pan is not hot because this pan, as soon as it comes out of the oven, it cools down. I love this pan. Okay? So what do we have here? What we have is something great. Can the camera come and show them what it looks like? It almost looks like there is butter in there, and there isn't. Remember that great question? Someone said, can I put butter in? And I told you it'll look like, and it'll have like an oil in there that's amazing, just like butter. Were you able to see the yellow that was in there? Were they able to see it? Yes or no? Come show them the yellow that's in here. Huh? They seen it? Okay, great. All right. So now, let's get a platter for the chicken. Put it on here. Okay? This was my purpose for using chicken because a lot of you like to put meat in, but like I said, if we were trying to do turkey today, we'd be in this kitchen all night trying to cook, you know? All right, look at that. I'm left with this beautiful broth. Let's set the broth right here. We got gorgeous veggies. Just set them aside. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take 2 forks or my fork and my knife, and I want to just shred the meat, even though it's still hot. But if it's too hot for you, then most definitely I would like for you to let yours cool down, okay? But you see that I'm not touching this chicken at any time. I'm not touching it because it's too hot. I'm using a butter knife and a fork, and we shred. And then the bone goes into the trash. The skin goes into the trash. Okay? I hope you're on track with me. Oh, this chicken looks so good. All right? Everything Gina Young can do, you can do as well. You bet you can. There's nothing that I can do in this kitchen that you can't do. And I'm going to show you all how to do it Gina Young style, stress-free. Okay, make sure you take the skin off. Nobody wants to bite down, you know, into a piece of skin. You can leave your pieces of chicken nice and big if you want, or you can chop it down nice and fine. I like to leave kind of big pieces, you know. And I feel like 4 pieces of chicken thighs is the perfect amount of meat to put in there. It's like a whole meal, right? Because you got the meat, you got the dressing and the veggies. All you need is a little bit of gravy, right? And you're set. Okay. Waiting on you, Miss Gina. Okay, that's Stephanie. Oh, you waiting on me, Stephanie? Are you done? Okay, she's waiting on me. Okay. All right, this is awesome. Okay, there's another bone. Okay, look at this. Great. We got some great stuff happening here. Get rid of the skin. I'm not going to be too long, Stephanie. I hear you. You said you're waiting on me. Okay, that's a good one. I'm moving too slow. Okay. Okay. All right, get rid of that skin. Is there anybody out there that likes chicken skin? Because I do. I really do. I'm just taking the skin out because I know it needs to come out and nobody will want to bite into it, but I love chicken skin. Yes, I do. Let's see, what is that? That's a notification from the security system. What does it say? Nothing? It don't say nothing? Okay. What is it? Okay. All right, so we got some chicken. Shred it more if you want. Keep it like this if you want. So now it's time to bring our pan into the equation. What type of pan do you want to use? I'm going to show you the one that I'm using. I'm going to be using, I moved the fan away from me. Can you turn that fan back towards me? I'm going to be using a 12 by 9 or a 13 by 9 cake pan that I like to use. Now, during the holidays, I'll use a lasagna pan because I make a whole bunch. All right? Now everything, excuse me, now it's time to pretty much rock and roll. Okay, and here is how it's done. All right. Somebody tell me you're ready. Oh, you like the chicken skin on the fried chicken? Yeah, Are you ready? Oh, you said you love the skin, says Eula. Yeah, you're just like me. Oh, you said pig skins and pork rinds? I'm so emotional. I'm going through the woman thing. Oh, that's Beth. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. If you guys ever see me doing this, I'm just checking, making sure my microphone is still on, okay? So now, we have our croutons here. I'm going to put some croutons, but not all of them, into the bottom of my pan. And then I want to grab some of these gorgeous cornbread breadcrumbs that we made. Okay, how about it? And then we're going to put the rest of the breadcrumbs right on top of this, okay? I couldn't remember what this was. But you know, it's funny, when you go live and you're in front of a whole lot of people, it's okay to do that. Can't always find the right words, right? All right, look at that. Perfect amount. All right, let me get, I kind of made a mess here. I can't work with a mess. Get some of my crumbs off of there. Come on now. All right, moving in the right direction. Okay, is everybody ready? No, I'm okay. Guess why? I don't need a bigger pan. Guess why? Because let me tell you, who's that? Ron. Okay, let me tell you why. Because when I put my broth in, it's going to go down. Going to go down a little bit. Okay, so now I have breadcrumbs at the bottom. I got cornbread in the middle and more breadcrumbs. Check me out. Okay. And so now what I want to do, we're going to take these lovely, 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 lovely veggies and put them right on top. Any oil or butter that you have in the pan, you go ahead and put that in there too. Okay, go ahead and put that in there too, just like so, in this manner. How about it? Hey, it looks good already, right? I know. And now is the perfect time. Let's go off seasoning, okay? So let's season this real good. Okay, I'm going in with the chicken powder. You bet I am. This is the no salt, but please use the regular. All right, this is Mrs. Dash. Mrs. Dash is going to turn your dressing up a whole lot of notches. All right, you see I'm taking the top off because I'm seasoning a lot. This Mrs. Dash is no salt as well. Great seasoning there. We want things to have flavor, you got to really season. Going in with some black pepper, but not so much to where you go off sneezing. That's something that I always do. And the sage, you cannot forget the sage. Can't forget the sage. When it's the holiday time, you need, oh, come on, sage. When it's the holiday time, you need sage. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I just purchased this today. Oh, there we go. Okay. Don't get wild with the sage. I like to, you know, not use too much, but it's definitely needed. Okay, that's definitely enough. All right, we're going to go in with onion and garlic powder. Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness. Hold on, I got the big end opened. So if that ever happens to you, don't freak out. Okay, you just take it, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, and then you get rid of it, okay? So that's okay. Things will happen, and you've seen it live. Things will happen. This end needs to be open. I need to tape that one, right? But it's okay, trust me. All right, we've taken away most of it. All right, so now look at this, look at this, look at this. Get you some salt in there. Okay, and now here's what's going to happen. And this part is going to be really fun for you all. We're going to put a whole stick of butter in. You can melt it if you like, but there's no need to. But if you want to, you can. Okay, because this will get dispersed all throughout everything. Okay, one stick of butter. Make sure it's real butter. Okay, are y'all ready? Looks good. Yes, it does. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We need something that's going to be pourable. Where is my... This is going to help me in the long run. Okay, let me pour my broth into here over the sink. Okay, making sure that I don't make a huge mess. Great. Okay. Start pouring that hot broth right here on top of everything. Look at that bell pepper fall in there from your broth. Oh my goodness, okay? That's the rest of my broth now. So that was 2 cups. And now I'm going to put another 2 cups in. Okay. Oh, ooh, wee, you better make you some. You hear me? Oh, wee, do you hear me? All right, now, what we can do from here is I want you to go in. If it's cool enough for you to move around with your hands, you can. If you got a rubber spatula, you got a nice spoon that you prefer to use, now's the perfect time to start mixing in your spices, mixing in those bell peppers, onions, the celery. You can see that that butter's starting to get distributed all over the place. And you also can see that the bread has went down a little bit because we added liquid to it, okay? This is a 13 by 9 pan. Okay, gorgeous. So that was 2 cups. It looks like I'm going to use the whole 4 cups. Oh, wait. Now here, my mouth is salivating. You hear me? Oh, child, listen here. If your stomach ain't never rumbled before like this, you missing out. Oh, man. The bell peppers and onions have been really mixed in. The seasonings have been really mixed in, okay? And so now, I got to taste this. I have to. Guess what that was? That was a piece of cornbread. And it had the chicken broth on there. Oh, it is so good. I'm happy with that. Your meat. The person that's putting their chicken and sausage in, go ahead and put it in right now. You got any liquid or oil on that plate, you put that in too. It's all flavor. So, what you can do at this point, if you don't mind, you are more than welcome to go in with your hands and really get it mixed in, okay? You can absolutely do that, like you're cooking for your family. Just wash your arms and your hands all the way up to your elbows, making sure your hands are impeccably clean, and you go in and you mix it. Dang, that little piece tastes so good. It only had a little tiny piece of broth on it. All right, look at this. Push that meat down in there. The person that cooks sausage, push it down in there, okay? So it looks like for the amount that we cooked today, we use, and look at my onions and celery and bell pepper. That was in my broth. Guess where that's going to go? Right in there. We ain't wasting nothing. Okay? So now, beautiful. You can taste this. Everything is fully cooked. I will be tasting mine because I want to make sure that it tastes good. We have another ingredient left, which is our eggs. I don't put the eggs in until the last minute because right now I want to taste it and see if I'm happy with the seasoning. If you're happy with the seasoning when you taste it right now, you know everything's fully cooked, okay? If you taste it right now and it tastes great to your palate and your tongue gets excited, then you are free to put your eggs in. You never want to taste it with the raw eggs, okay, because that would be kind of disgusting, right? So let's go ahead and taste it. Let's go ahead and taste it. Let's go ahead and taste it. Oh my goodness, let's taste it. Make sure you got your oven on. Hold on. It's good. You bet it is. I'm so happy with the flavor. I thought I was going to have to reseason it, but we don't. So what am I going to do? I'm going to put 2 eggs in. Making sure you don't have eggshells. Making sure you got nice fresh eggs. And go ahead and whip it up a little bit. I feel like this holds your dressing the way it should be, okay? Some people don't put eggs in theirs, but I put eggs in mine. Okay, that was so delicious, okay? Do a number like that. One last little mix over. And then this goes in the oven, and when we put it in the oven, the key to it to stay nice and moist is we're going to cover it. We're going to cover it so steam can be created. Okay, and the steam is going to keep it what? The steam is going to keep it nice and moist. And then when we're ready to, when it's almost cooked, we take that foil off and let the top get nice, beautiful, and golden brown. And that's how you will have a moist cornbread that is flavorful and delicious. Okay, get that egg mixed in. And we're going to cover this with foil. Into the oven we go. If you want to put yours on 365, you can. I just might put mine on 365, okay? 350, 365, whichever one you want to do, okay? All right, look at this. Oh, I'm so happy right now. Like, we got sweet potatoes. We got holiday dressing with all that meat in it. Oh, wait, girl, you something else in that kitchen. You hear me? Oh, wait, do you hear me? All right, so now you can keep it kind of like this if you want, or you can smooth yours out. I'm going to keep it, excuse me, I'm going to keep it like that. All right. Get your foil out. Let's cover it. Let's get it into the oven. I am going to go ahead and I'm going to turn my oven up to 365. Now, when I'm covering this, I'm going to kind of push the middle up so the foil doesn't stick to my dressing, okay? So you put the sides on kind of tight, but yet you can see how it's kind of puffed up a little bit in the middle, okay? Get this in the oven, put your spices away, clean your area up, make some hot soapy bleach water for your dishes. Okay, put your foil up. We're cooking Gina Young style. holiday recipes all the way up until Thanksgiving. Gina Young's going to show you how to do it. Get this in the oven on the middle rack. If you don't have a middle rack, then you take your rack from the top, put it in the middle, making sure you have pot holders in your hands, okay? Or if you just have a rack at the bottom, you put that in the middle. Let's get this into the oven right now. If somebody will put a timer on for me, that would be absolutely amazing. Okay, this is my holiday kitchen towel. And I'm going to do just like I told you all to do. Clean up as you go. It just helps you in the end. So now, like I said, I always like to have broth at hand. So I have these boxes of broth. If at any time I feel like I need a little bit of that broth, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to put some in there. But if I didn't have that broth, guess what I would do? I would take some water and some chicken powder. Check me out. I would take some water and some chicken powder, stir it together, and I would pour it in there if I felt like at any time my dressing was dry. Okay? Yes, absolutely I would. Okay? So let's clean up our area just like so, and then I'll come back around and we can chat for a while our food cooks. Is everybody doing okay? And Beth says the dressing was moist enough just with that. Yes, yes, absolutely. That sage really made me feel like it was Thanksgiving Day. When I put that sage in my hands and smelt it, I just felt like Thanksgiving was tomorrow, you know? You cannot, it's crazy because you can't have a Thanksgiving without sage. You can't make dressing without sage. It's like you need it, you know? All right, so let me clean my area up just a little bit. Making sure I got hot water, wiping my counters down, all that good stuff. Okay, guys, hold on. And that's how it's done. And literally, as soon as I put that in the oven, it smells so good in here right now. Oh, listen, how simple was that recipe? And so that's how I make my holiday dressing. It's how it's done. And a lot of you ask the question, Gina, but do you put chicken in it? No, I used the turkey. But for this live, like I said, the chicken's just going to cook up faster. Let me wipe this area in front of me. You know, and that's how it's done. It was simple, it was quick, it was fun, and it tastes good. Yes, and it tastes good, right? All right, look at this. And you know what? They can do the dishes. You bet they can. They can do the dishes. They're eating good tonight, right? Yes, they are. All right, I'm coming around. All right, making sure my oven is on. Let me turn it on 365. All right, beautiful. All right, 365, the oven is on. Dakota. In this. Dishes, please. Thank you. Okay, everybody. What y'all having for dessert tonight, Gina? I Okay, I tell you what. I bought some, what kind of cookies are those over there? Well, tell me what kind of cookie those are. Chips Ahoy, and they have like extra chocolate or chocolate chunks or something in them. That's what we're going to have. I'll probably have maybe 2, maybe 6. No, I'll probably have like 2. I bought the family pack here. Maybe have a little bit of these with a little bit of milk. Yeah, the chewy kind. Gotta have the chewy. No, those are not the chewy kind. I forgot, I don't like the chewy kind. The kind that I like is the kind that's hard. I used to like the soft batch cookies that were soft. Yeah, okay, Ron says no cream soup today. No cream soup today. I want you all to try this different technique, okay? But then listen, you also can use my other recipe where I put the cream soup in, but we're not doing it today. I need you guys to see versatility in this kitchen here. I need you to see how versatile Gina is and the different things we can do. You can make, excuse me, you can make it with the cream soup. You can make it without it. Both will be delicious, okay? Yes, 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 yes. So it's up to you to decide. If you want to put a cream of chicken in yours, you could do that with this recipe, okay? Absolutely you can, okay, if you want to. Thank you, Dakota, for getting the dishes done. There's a chocolate chunk. Yeah, that's the kind I got, Derek. Yeah, it's just not the holidays without some good old dressing. What'd you say? When will this be done? If you guys can set a timer for me, we'll plan to look at it in 35 to 40 minutes, okay? And I'll check the consistency, right? After I check the consistency, what I like to do, I like to go in right in the middle. I check the middle, and then I check the side for consistency. But I'm going to bring the camera like close so you guys can see what you're looking for when we talk about consistency of dressing. And when, okay, and when to, you said 748? Okay. And when to take the foil off. Because taking the foil off is important for getting it golden brown and crispy on the top. So I'll let you know the perfect time. Oh, thank you, Claire. Thank you so much. When is everybody's birthday, says Samuel. Samuel wants to know everybody's birthday. Oh, thank you, Melinda. Thank you so much. What about boiled eggs? Don't you put boiled eggs in your dressing? What a great, when do you want to know when the time's up? I'd like to know when the 35-minute mark is the, let me know when 35 minutes has came about. Thank you. Somebody just asked me something. My goodness. What the heck? Let me see where the message is. Oh, great question. Boiled eggs. I feel like there are some people from the country. Got to be from the country to put boiled eggs in your dressing. I feel like it's a great addition. I also feel like there are people that like to put boiled eggs in their giblet gravy. I've never done it. I didn't grow up that way. But if you ask me what do I think about it, I think it's genius. But since I didn't grow up having that, I just don't do it. But I think it's interesting. I also think it's interesting that people like to put boiled eggs in their gravy as well. It's interesting to me. Yes, ma'am, country boil, says Carol. Okay. Yes, absolutely. he said his is the same as yours, Jenny. He said you guys have the same birthday. Okay, so Donna is saying, Gina, did you move? Your kitchen looks different. I haven't seen you in a while, though. Well, we did purchase this house. All of the other houses, Donna, that you've ever seen me in, they were rental homes. So we were renting those homes. But this one here, we purchased this home. And we moved last year. So yeah, you haven't seen me in some time. It's great having you on the live. Oh, 8:25. Okay, thank you, Ron. Thank you so much. Sonia, how you doing there? How's Sonia doing? Okay, I'm just looking at a message here. Whoop-de-whoop. Okay. Oh, there she is. She said, I never heard of boiled eggs in dressing. I know, it's so interesting, but guess what? It's very common. People put boiled eggs in their dressing, and they're also putting the boiled eggs in their giblet gravy. I just never did it, never heard of it, never tasted it. But I think it's genius, you know. I'll tell you if I think it's totally nuts, you know, or if I think it's genius. I do think it is genius. Oh, Beth says, I love deviled eggs. Yum. Okay, so Gloria says, my mother used to put eggs in her dressing. I don't know. She says, I don't like the eggs. Okay. I'm from the country. I love eggs in mine, says Sexy Mama. Okay. Nita says, me either. Okay, so I'm in Chicago. Okay, so Janika, I think that's your name. Jamaica, she says, I'm in Chicago and it's 6:52 and it's cold. Oh my goodness. Whee! Yes, ma'am, it's good, yum, yum, not from the country, from the South, Houston, Texas. Oh, okay. See, Marie, she's saying with eggs is the way. She said her parents did it and that is so good. Hey, I believe you. I know it's good. I love boiled eggs. My family loves it, but I'm afraid to stick that on them. You know, I feel like that's a big, you know, that's a big change. I feel like you got to grow up with that. But I'll try it one day just to be able to tell you guys, because I don't like to knock things until I try it, you know. I'll definitely try it and let you all know what I think. Oh, this is your first time, Savannah. Savannah Walker, everybody welcome Savannah Walker. She said, this is my first time catching your live. Listen, Savannah, I go live on Thursdays at 6 p.m. I also go live on Saturdays at 4 p.m. So now, on Saturday at 4 p.m., this Saturday coming, Gina Young's going to go live, and guess what I'm showing you all how to make? Showing you how to make Southern baked mac and cheese for your holiday. So you want to be there. You better be there or be square. You got to learn how to make this macaroni cheese. It's going to wow your family and friends and your loved ones. And that's what we're going to be doing Saturday, okay? And then when we have the food in the oven or whatever, we just sit down and talk about all kinds of stuff. So I'm so glad to have you. Yes. And then Monday, I'm also going to do a live. I will be cooking a holiday recipe. I just don't know what I'm going to be cooking yet. Okay? Okay, okay, Christopher says, Saj, oh no, to the not in the dressing. Yes, I love making mac and cheese from scratch. Yes, Samuel, we're going to do it Saturday. We are making mac and cheese live Saturday, and I have the best recipe. It doesn't require a lot either. It's easy. And once you get it in the oven, it kind of like this. Once you get it into the oven, you are going to be the star of your family. It's going to smell good. It's going to taste good. It's going to be creamy. It's going to be dreamy. It's going to be crispy on the outside. It's going to be cheesy and delicious. Okay? Oh, you said you're, okay. So Dexter says, I'm going to get my lashes done for Saturday, and I can't wait. What's cooking tonight? tonight we're making holiday dressing. I'm showing you all how to make holiday dressing, and it does have croutons, and it also has cornbread in it. Yes, okay, Denise says, I love mac and cheese. Listen, make sure you all subscribe. Number one, make sure you're subscribed. Make sure your notification bell is on. So you click that little bell. And after you click that bell, you click on all so you can get all notifications anytime Gina Young posts a community post, because most of the time I'm letting you all know what I'm making live, where I'll put the ingredients in the community tab. You also want to be the first one to get the notification when I go live or post a video. Because you want to watch all this stuff. The holidays coming, and you want to be the star in your household making all these amazing recipes. Hey, when it comes to the holiday, I got you. I got you. I'm going to show you how to do it. Have you done potato salad yet? Yvonne Young. Yvonne, I have made a whole lot of potato salad recipes. I don't make potato salad for Thanksgiving. So I'm not going to be making a potato salad recipe for Thanksgiving, but please feel free to just type in Gina Young's potato salad, and all of my potato salad recipes are going to come up for you. You're going to be able to make it, and you're going to love it. I know Ron Wilson, that's on here, he said that he wants to try my potato salad that has the lemon in it, and it's a great recipe. Thanks for making us feel like family. Absolutely, Denise, you are family. Hey, when it comes to you all and everybody that joins me on my live, you guys, once you come into my live, you become family. Hey, listen, as long as we respect each other, we are totally family. We are family. You guys are more than welcome to come as you are. We have a good time here at the Young's house. We have nice, clean fun. Even if we're on here for a small amount of time, or if we're on here for 5 or 6 hours. Always clean fun here at the Young's house. She said, I love deviled eggs. I just put mayo, relish juice, and olive juice. I never heard of olive juice in there, but that's interesting. How are the puppies? They're fine. They're in the basement with my husband. I made your ham last year, and it was delicious. I loved and enjoyed it. But I hear the movie was a lot of mixed reviews. Oh, my goodness. Thanks for sharing your recipes. You're welcome. Hey, listen, how about on Monday? I got a great idea. It just came to me. How many of you would like for me to make my holiday ham, like a brown sugar glazed ham, on Monday? Is that what y'all would like to do Monday when we go live? Yes or no? Somebody say yes, somebody say no. Okay, I'm seeing some yes, a ham, yes. Yes, Lord, glazed ham, says Christopher. Okay. Yes, we're learning something new. Absolutely you are. You're always going to learn something new with Gina Young. You hear me? I'm going to teach you all the tricks. I'm going to teach you all the tricks and trades, the easy way, the stress-free way. I don't want nobody stressed out over anything that I show you how to make. I'm going to make it easy for you, okay? And I'm going to teach in detail so you can understand what you're doing and why you would do something when cooking, you know. Okay, so Carol says, raw eggs for the homemade cornbread. She said, and cooked chopped eggs for the dressing once the cornbread is baked. Oh, okay. It sounds good to you? Okay. Or duck. Oh my goodness, I'm not going to be making duck. Jamaica, I ain't making no duck. Oh, you said no, save that for Saturday, G. Hugh just says. Ah, okay. Gina, did you do ham and beans recently? Yes, I did. I recently made Great Northern beans and it had ham in it. Recently, just about 2 weeks ago. Okay, so now I see that some people are saying they would like for me to make the ham on Monday, but there is someone that says save that for Saturday. Well, I tell you what, here's the thing, G. Hughes. I feel like I'm still going to go ahead and make that on Monday. Guess why? Because the Saturday after that, I got something special for you too, okay? So every day that I'm pumping out these videos, all the way up until Thanksgiving, it's going to be something delicious. It's going to be a holiday recipe, okay? Everything. I'm not going to make no hamburgers. I'm not making spaghetti and lasagna, none of that. Everything's going to be so everything's going to be amazing, okay? So Monday, we're going to stick with, I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to do a spiral brown sugar glazed ham, or if I'm going to do just a regular ham and I put the brown sugar glaze. So we'll figure that out. But I'll let you know in detail in the community tab. Is there anyone that's in this live right now that doesn't know where the community tab is and how to look at a message on the community tab? Is there anybody? Because if so, I can show you how to find the community tab. Because the community tab is very important for you to be able to keep up with things that I talk about. Even if I'm telling you to pre-do something before we go live, or here are the ingredients, you know? You don't. Okay, and that's Betty Johnson. Okay, Betty, for you, I'm going to show you, okay? All right, I'm going to show you. So, Betty. So, if you are on Gina Young's, this is Gina Young's channel. You know that's Gina Young's channel, right? Because you see my banner, right? You see home, you see videos, you see playlists. Right here, you'll see community. Click on it. When you click on community, you will see all the stuff that I post. Okay, like on this post is talking about, hey, Gina Young's going to be going live. And this post underneath it is going to be saying, hey, if y'all would like to go live with Gina Young, here are the ingredients below, okay? So on the community post, I give you guys like some really interesting stuff that you need to know, okay? And it's right there, right where you would find my banner, where my face is. You click community right there. It takes you to anything you need to know. Because if I'm going live, you're going to need to know the ingredients that you're going to need to pick up if you want to cook live with me, okay? Or I could be canceling a live. Anything could be happening. And that's how I communicate with you all, to let you know in that community tab, okay? All right. Okay, someone says it's not available on the iPad. Is the iPad all you have? Do you have a phone? You can look at it. You can look at the community tab on your phone. Okay, Derek makes a great question. He says, Gina, are we not going to vote on anything anymore? Well, here's the thing. I just figure here's how I'm looking at it. I know all of the holiday stuff that I need to bang out and bring to you guys. So I'm just going to do it. Okay? I'm just going to do all the holiday stuff, and we won't be voting on it. Okay? We won't be voting on the holiday stuff because I know what the people want to see. I know what recipes I need to make and show you all how to make for the holidays, so we're just going to do it. So on Saturday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Gina Young's going to show you all how to make the baked macaroni and cheese, Southern style. And then on Monday, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Monday, 5 p.m. Monday will be 5 p.m. Okay, Monday will be 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to show you all how to make the brown sugar glazed ham. Okay? And it gets better because we got desserts and all kinds of stuff that I need to make for you all before I go into surgery. Okay? You need a recipe for duck, says Robin. Okay, I haven't made duck in quite some time. I'll definitely have to do a video for you. Yeah, Gloria says, guess I'll have to use my iPad to get to the community. Yeah, to get to the community tab, because community tab is something you just look at it real quick and then you're done. You know, but when you're on your iPad, you can go live. I mean, you can look at me live or watch a video live on your iPad. But the community tab, if it's not available on there, just check it out on your phone. 19 more minutes, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ooh, ham and potato salad, that sounds good. Xander says, hello, family, how y'all doing? Great, how are you doing? Yes, I have a phone, I have an iPhone, so I will go there and look. Yes, absolutely. That'll be great, that will be great. I'm cutting Halloween sugar cookies out. Oh, that's exciting. Brandy says, Gina, you are so amazing. Thank you, Brandy. You are amazing too. So listen, I want to talk about the super chat. You guys can send a super chat. And I'm also going to do a video. There's a lot of people that wants to know, how can you help the channel out, or how can you donate to the channel? There is a super chat that you can send if you would like to. Okay, I'm going to click on it and see. Let's see. Let's see. There is, if you look here, when you're on your device, there is, oh my goodness, you see that dollar sign right there? If you click on that, let me click on it. It's going to ask you, do you want to send a super sticker or do you want to send a super chat? You can tell them that you want to send a super sticker, and then you get to pick like a sticker. Or you can send a super chat if you wanted to. But that's how you do that. So many people want to know. I want to do a video on how to do it. And also, I think I'm also going to implement becoming a member to the channel if you would like to. But I'm going to do a whole video on it so you all can get a better understanding of exactly what that is. And so if you wanted to send, if you wanted to become a member, send a super chat or a super sticker, what happens, okay? So I'm going to be doing a video. Look out for that video sometime next week, because I think this is something new and it's exciting. Well, it's going to be something new for my channel. See, okay, so what Jamaica just did, she's literally just showing you. Jamaica is saying hello. You see her little person on there? It's waving, telling everybody that she sent a super sticker. Okay, and she sent $3. And now what happens with that money is that money goes towards the kitchen. And what do you mean by the kitchen? It goes towards purchasing things like things that are needed, like maybe utensils around here. Maybe I need certain bowls so I can show you all how to cook different things. Maybe it's needed for a handheld mixer or something. But I wait for those super chat and those super stickers monies to add up, and you're able to support Gina Young that way if you want to. Okay, it's nothing that you have to do, but if you want to, it's something fun where you can, like she just did, she had her little person saying hi to everybody. So, and yeah, so that's how that works. But like I said, I'm going to do a whole video on it. And see, Darlene just sent a, thank you, Darlene. She just sent a super chat. Now, her super chat doesn't have a waving face, you know. But she also, you know, sent one. So thank you to the both of you. Let me look at the other person one more time. Jamaica, that was so nice of you too. Okay, so I want for you guys, if you want to, I wanted to tell you guys how that works. Darlene Williams, and then there's Margie. So Margie's little person is dancing, and she's saying hello. He's blowing a party thing because Margie is having a great time. So thank you, Margie. But that's how it's done. And it's so much fun. It's fun. And you guys' name will get called because sometimes there's some people in the background. I don't see your names all the time. And so if you want, for your name to be called, and maybe I possibly missed your name, you can always throw a super chat or a super sticker out there, okay? Okay, so Mildred says, Gina, since I took notes, please share your dressing with me. I'll give you my address. Okay, I'm going to share the dressing with you. Absolutely, I am. I'm going to share the dressing with you. Darlene, thank you. Margie, thank you. And thank you, Jamaica. So they have just implemented and showed you all how the super sticker works, how the super chat works. And you can, you can do that anytime you want, but you don't have to. There's Rick Hope. And see, now I'm able to see Rick Hope's face because I was not able to see his face. Now I can see his face because he sent a super chat. Thank you, Rick. I love you too. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. Yolanda says, I love your laugh. Thank you, Rick. And see, I really didn't notice Rick's name throughout the whole chat until he sent that. And now I'm able to look out for his name. So hopefully the name will stick out to me now because somehow I was missing his name throughout the chat. Thank you, Rick. Xander says, Big Rick, that's what's up. Thank you to all the new subscribers, all of the returning subscribers joining Gina Young's Live. I am having such a fun time making these holiday recipes for you all. I feel like it's definitely needed. I started a little early this year because I usually start in November. I started early because I'm going to be having surgery, and I'll definitely let you all know when I'm going to do surgery. You'll know everything, right? But that was my purpose for starting early. That way I could cram in all the holiday recipes that you all wanted to know. Okay? And I listen, when you all had requests, I wrote down the requests. I wrote down the requests, and I'm going to be making some of those requests. I can't make them all, but I'm going to be making a lot of the requests that you all had asked for the holidays because you all want to make it for your holiday. Good night, Nita. Kim Stage, thank you. And Kim Stage says, thank you, Gina, for all you do to make our cooking better. I love your channel. Thank you, Kim. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining Gina Young's Live. I appreciate it. Now, what she sent was a super sticker, and she was able to, talk to me. Where is the community chat, Gina? Well, the community tab is when you pull up my channel here, you'll see home, videos, playlist, community. Click right there on community, and this is where I leave very important information for you guys. Ingredients, letting you know all type of stuff. But I'm not, got it. Okay, he says got it. And when you're live, like I said, when I'm live and you want to send a super chat or a super sticker, just go to the live video, and at the bottom, there's the money. You click it and you can do whatever you want to do. Okay? So yeah, I'm going to be implementing and telling you guys a lot of stuff that so many people didn't know about. He says, I did it. Yes, here, listen, you can do anything. Absolutely you can. You can do all things you put your mind to with God on your side. Listen. Good night, Sonia. Have a good night. Gina, please show me one more time how to find a page so I can stop and cook with you. Okay, no problem. That's okay. Okay, so the community page. You know how you pull up Gina Young's channel? When you pull up Gina Young's channel, this is what you see, right? And you'll see home, videos, playlists, community. Click right there above my face. Community tab is right there. I'm always posting something that you guys can hear important information. I could be saying something real important and nobody gets to see it. Okay, let me get this side out of here, guys. But if you know where the community tab is, you can go chime in and check on it and see if Gina Young said anything important. See if she posted the ingredients yet for the pineapple upside down cake, you know. Absolutely. Okay, Ron, tell me what time it is. Okay, so Samuel says, oh, that's right. You sent me a notification from the community chat of what's going on. Got it, Gina. Absolutely. But it's okay, and I don't mind you all asking because a lot of people don't know. And it's my job to show you all and tell you, you know, where it is and how to do something. The kitchen is smelling good. Okay, so what I want to do, I'm going to check in on my dressing. And then if I feel like you guys need 7 minutes to go, okay, I'm going to go ahead and check in on it now, okay? If I feel like it's time for you guys to look at my dressing so I can show you what consistency you're looking for, then I'm going to come back. I'm bringing the camera close to the oven so you can see what consistency we're looking for before we take the foil off, okay? I'm showing you everything. Okay, stay there. Okay, I'm looking. It does. It smells so good. It smells so good in here. Ooh, wee! Yeah, listen here. Okay, listen. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to show you the consistency. It's time to take the foil off. Somebody say amen. Somebody say yes. All right. I'm going to take the camera myself. Well, no, let me go ahead and put my apron on. And I want to, can I get a cameraman? Amen. You guys are saying amen. All right. So we're going to come in close on the dressing so y'all can see what we're looking for. All right. And it was 35 minutes. Well, you know, we had 5 more minutes left, but we're okay. Okay. All right. Here we go. I'm going to put y'all right here. Oh, yes. Somebody say yes. Hoo-wee. Listen, we're really cooking over here. Oh, my goodness. Okay. So what do we have here? Okay, I'm going to come in. Huh? Just now? Okay, tell them thank you because I can't see it. Say their name. Okay, let me see. Hold on. Let me see. I'm coming around, guys. I think that was earlier, Dakota. Okay. All right. So now I need you guys to come on in. Come on in the room. Come in the room. Okay. So now I need to show you all that this is not dry. This is love on my fork. You hear me? And I got to taste it. I have to. Listen, the flavor that we have achieved today is absolutely astonishing. This is so good. And I have to say, I know it's not done. Gina, it's not all the way done in order for you to say it. I'm going to go ahead and say it right now. This is one of the best dressings I've ever made. It is so flavorful. It is so good. But what needs to happen? Time to put it back into the oven. Let it get golden brown on the top. Okay? As soon as that happens, you take it out. You don't sit there and let it wait to get too brown. Because now that we have the foil off, we want it to get brown. As soon as that happens, you take it out. If you keep it in longer, it'll get dry. Why will it get dry? Well, because we took the foil off. The foil was keeping the moisture in there. I got to do it. I don't care. I got to do it. Tell somebody about this. Tell somebody about it. No, the pan's not hot. I'm okay. Get that back in the oven. Oh, the flavor. Listen, I'm having dressing tonight, and I'm also having sweet potatoes, Gina Young style. Oh, my goodness. I'm coming back around. We got to talk about this. We got to talk about the flavor and how we was able to achieve that gorgeous flavor. Okay? So, how was we able to achieve that flavor? I know you all seen it. You've seen it done. But I want to talk about how we was able to achieve the flavor. Yes, Beth says, ooh, wee. Okay. How much more time do you need? I'm going to take a look at it in 10 minutes. I'm taking a look at it in 10 minutes. If it's not ready in 10 minutes, I'm going to put it on for another 10 minutes, okay? Thank you for a great question, Ron. Thank you so much. How was we able to achieve so much flavor in one pan? Okay? Number one, we made a broth out of the chicken. This is very important. We made a broth so flavorful. This broth was so flavorful. Thank you, Maggie. Thank you, Maggie. Look at her jumping up and down. Thank you. The broth. We put chicken in, salt, pepper, garlic powder. We even put a little bit of sage in there. Poultry seasoning. We put onions, bell peppers, and celery. We put some chicken powder in there. That broth was one of the most flavorful broths ever. You're able to achieve that flavor by using the skin of your chicken, the bone of your chicken, or the skin of your smoked turkey. The bone of your smoked turkey is going to give you great flavor. But when you add those other things in addition, okay, and then you take the time to saute up the bell peppers, onions, and celery. It takes the bell peppers, onions, and celery to another level. It tastes better. We shredded the chicken. No, we didn't use cream soup, okay? Although I do and I have, and it's delicious, but I found out you don't need it to make it taste delicious, okay? We put all those spices in on that cornbread. all those bell peppers and onions and celery on top. Poured the broth in. Listen here. We put 2 eggs in after we taste tested it. Covered it with foil and baked it. We kept it nice and moist. And now we took the foil off so we could get it brown. If your dressing doesn't get extremely brown, I don't want nobody freaking out. Guess why? Because too brown is going to be too dry. Okay? We all love the crispy golden brown. Yeah, we do. Right? But we don't want our dressing to be dry. Victoria says, okay, I'm hungry now. I'm loving this and I'm enjoying showing you all how easy it is to make this here recipe. How many of you enjoyed making this with me? Susie Q, thank you. Yes, #1 fan. Thank you so much. Absolutely. Thank you. That's an excited Percy. Susie Q, look at her jumping up and down. Yes, put it in the oven so it can get brown. But like I said, don't, Valencia says I enjoyed it. But like I said, don't cook it too long after taking the foil off because it gets dry, and that's a lot of people's issue. They say, Gina, I make it, but it's dry. Don't cook it in the oven uncovered. And when it's uncovered, don't keep it uncovered in there long. Okay? And that's it. And that's it. And there's a promise that yours is going to turn out delicious. Yes, it will. My, says Beth. Hold on, I'm going to take the microphone off. Yes. Whatever Gina Young can do, you can do as well. Yes, you can. I'm not pulling any tricks in here. Okay, so Derek says, I like mine's crispy. Okay, absolutely. And so now, you are more than welcome to take your oven and yank that baby up. Okay, to 375 if you want. If you want to. Okay, but you just keep an eye on it because don't cook it too long without the foil. Okay, you got me? So like Derek, he's like, I like mine's crispy. Okay, and I know Derek, I think Derek is the one that said he likes his in the turkey. So when he makes his in the turkey, he wants that moist dressing in the inside and he wants the outside of his dressing to be crispy. So when he's cooking it, he's going to cover that little bit that's hanging out of the turkey. And then when the turkey is almost done, take that foil off so his outside of it can get brown. I can talk food all day. I can talk food all day. Yes, I can. Uh-oh, let's see. Okay, so I can't imagine using eggs in the dressing. Just top it with gravy. He said, yes, that's how I like mine. That moist dressing, listen here. Oh, wait, This is good. This is good because it's so interesting because I feel like the crowd that I have tonight, I feel like you got no soggy dressing. No soggy dressing. Yes, and brown on the outside. I was going to say, I feel like this crowd is listening. I feel like you guys are taking notes. I can just feel it. I can feel when the crowd is listening. I can feel when they're not. They're just watching, you know. But I really feel like you all are listening because this is what you're making for your holiday. I was there a video for the candy yams and why the oven on 365 and not 350. Okay, I was there. Or you said, was there a video for the candy yams and why the oven on 365 and not 350? I'm not sure what you're asking. Are you talking about for the dressing or the yams? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what your question really is. Oh, you added cayenne pepper. Yes. Oh, okay. So this person is saying, could you steam dressing like you would when you cook a cheesecake? Xander, I feel like if you were to do that, it would be a little too moist, you know, and kind of too loose, you know, although it would be moist. But I don't feel like I would want that much type of water. I wouldn't want for my dressing to be that loose. You know, and then if you try to steam it with the foil on there, you're going to get a lot of water on top of your foil. It'll just not be right. 3 more minutes. Thank you. Okay, and I'll check in on it. Thank you all for coming and joining Gina Young's Live today. Saturday, we're making baked mac and cheese, and it's going to be good. I'm going to show you all how to make a roux, because there was a lot of people saying, oh, Susie Q put hot sauce on her dressing. Okay. Do you want the dressing thick like? Yes. I would say yes. In consistency, yes, but I'm going to actually show you the exact consistency that you're looking for, okay? Thanks a million, Gina, says Xander. You're very welcome. Derek says, I'm watching, I'm taking notes. I'm not from down south. No, I'm not from down south. Guess who will be there Saturday? And that's going to be Richard. Thank you, Richard. We are more than glad to have you, join us on Saturday. Absolutely. We have a ton of fun. We talk about all kinds of stuff. We cook good food. We eat together. We laugh. Yeah, we do. We have a good time. Oh, Samuel, I think he's saying he's from Detroit. Oh, okay. It does sound great, right, Beth? Yes, we do, Richard. Okay, so Saj says, Miss Karen, that sounds so good, except for the cranberry sauce. Oh, you don't, Saj, you let me ask you, have you tried my cranberry sauce? Be honest. Time is up. Okay, let me look at it. I'll look at it without you, and then if I feel like you guys need to come in, I'll bring the camera. Saj, tell me when I come back. Tell me if you have tried my cranberry sauce. I was meaning, are you from Detroit? Oh no, I'm actually originally from Columbus, Ohio. That's not what I'm looking for. I do need it to get a little bit browner. So what I did, I turned my oven on 375, okay? Because it's not going to be a much longer, but I want that golden brown. I want that crispy edge, just like you guys like, okay? But we got to check it every 10 minutes because we don't want the inside to dry out. We just want the top to get brown. We want the inside to remain moist, okay? So every 10 minutes, I'm going back in checking it, okay? And very soon it'll be done. Oh, you haven't liked it since you was young. Okay. So, okay. Thank you, Ron. No, I haven't tried yours, Gina. Okay. But I feel like you would like it. Not to toot my own horn or anything. Toot, toot. But I do. I feel like you would like it. It has a vanilla flavor. Got a little bit of cinnamon going through there. It's sweet. It got a little hint of sour, but it's sweet. And alongside a dressing or alongside a turkey, it is absolutely amazing. Oh, see, Ron said, I'll make it. Are you making gizzard gravy, says Victoria. Yes, I am. I'm going to show y'all how to make it too. If it was made right, I bet you'll like it. Uh-huh. See, Derek says that to Saj. I agree with you, Derek. Okay, so Paulette says, Gina, I'll try to make it this Thanksgiving. Okay, yeah, and let me know. Let me know. Let me know what you think. Absolutely. Okay, so I'm going to let 10 minutes go. I yanked my oven up to 375. Okay, she said, I think I'll give it a try again. Okay. Yes, we're still here. You're just coming in, Grace. It's okay. It's nothing like the one in the can. Gina's is homemade. Thank you, Miss Karen. Thank you, Miss Karen. Okay, she says it's nothing like the kind in the can. Nothing like it. Nothing like it, okay? Have you ever went camping before, says Alan. Alan, I have. But the type of camping where you sleep outside, I have not where you sleep outside. You know, we've slept in log cabins, but not the kind where you sleep outside. That's a little scary, you know. There, see, Ron said the consistency is so much better, Saj. Gina, are you going to eat everything you make now, or are you freezing it for Thanksgiving and reheating it later? Mildred said, Gina, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Listen, I want to show the world how to cook delicious food. And I just pray that you guys learn these recipes, write it down on the tablet of your heart, and know that these recipes are all made with love for you all. I want to give you guys good recipes. I love you too, Kashmir. Thank you for coming in and joining. Absolutely. Jenny, hello. My family makes a traditional New Year's Day meal where we make black-eyed peas for luck and cabbage. Do you make one? Robert, yes. So what I do, I normally will make some type of pork, which is sometimes I like pork ribs. I will always have sauerkraut, which is cabbage, you know. And then we always have black-eyed peas for luck, absolutely. And that is what we do for the New Year's as well. Love you too, Sharon. Thank you for coming in. Okay, so somebody says, that's what I want to know. I Googled it, and I can freeze my dressing. Stephanie, you can. You can freeze it. You can freeze a lot. I'm not in Florida. You can freeze a lot of different things. Definitely research it to see whatever you're wanting to freeze, you know, for your holiday. But to answer your question, am I going to be freezing this stuff for my holiday? I'm not. We give the leftovers away. Or, you know, you see tonight we're going to be having dressing. And then we're also, I love you too, Jenny. And then we're also going to be having the sweet potatoes. So whatever's left, we'll put it into the fridge. We'll eat it for leftovers. And then anything left over, we'll give it away, you know. Are you doing chitlins? I'm not going to make it for this year, says Victoria. I'm not, but I feel like I will be making a recipe for you all for hog mugs. Absolutely I am. Now, I'm going to be implementing a whole lot more live sessions. How many of you, let me just ask you a question. I have to ask y'all a question. Oh, Alan says, I'm going camping for the first time tomorrow at 1 in a tent with my recreational tippet. Oh, that sounds exciting, Alan. Wow. Well, you let me know how it goes and you be safe out there. But it does sound fun. Okay, so Little Bit says, I love to watch your videos because you got some good recipes. Thank you. Okay, so some Richard says, hog what? Hog mugs. I know it's a funny name, but I tell you what, some good eating. Okay, so let's say before the person said hog what? Oh, let me ask y'all a question before we talk about anything. Nobody messaged about nothing. Okay. Do you guys prefer the lives better than you're preferring the food videos? Somebody let me know. Because Little Birdie told me what you guys are preferring more. And I just want to clarify it with you. Okay? I see your comment, Emmy. Yes, I see this comment. Okay, so let me know what you guys are preferring. Okay, so Richard says I like both. Okay, Elizabeth says the live, and Robert says both. Okay, okay. I love the live. Okay, Rose says both. I like them both. Okay, hold on. Okay, only messages I'm reading right now because I really need to know. Okay, live, both, live, live. Okay. Okay, keep telling me because I really want to know. I really want to know. And it's up to you guys to tell me because the Little Birdie told me that you were like a one better than the other, and I need to hear it from your mouth. Okay, okay. Okay, Beth. Okay. Okay. Helen, how are you? Okay, both, but the live is more fun. Okay. Okay, so this is great because I need to know. All right. Okay. Okay, this is awesome. Okay, Sammy says, go live. Both, actually, the videos. That's okay. It's great. Okay. Both wins. Okay, this is great because I need to know this stuff. Because if I don't know what you guys like, then, but now I know. Okay, I see a lot of people are saying some of the same stuff. Okay, I'm okay with that. I'm okay. All right. But it's great to know because I need to know. Yes. Okay. But both is close. Haha. Okay. Okay, so a lot of people are saying both. A lot of people are saying the cooking and the live. Okay. Well, here's the thing. I'm going to be doing both. I'm going to be doing both no matter what. But I just wanted to know which one of you guys like it more. Okay. This is awesome. Time is up. Let me check. Because I turned that oven up. Let me see what we got going on. We got some good stuff going on. I'm bringing y'all in, okay? Oh, my goodness. Guess what? It's done. It's done, and it looks so good. Okay, we're going to turn this camera around. Both is recommended. Okay, listen. I want to give you a close-up. We're going to turn the camera around. We're going to get close. I got that golden brown crispiness that you love. I got that crispy edges that you love. But then the inside is going to remain moist because we didn't cook the daylights out of it, trying to get the top brown. You got to sacrifice one. You want a little bit of brown on the top. You want the inside to stay moist, right? You don't want to go nuts on the brown just because you want it crispy and then you sacrifice the inside being dry. No. So I'm going to show you the color that we're looking for. I'm going to show you the color that we're looking for. All right. I'm all excited, right? Can you come fix my camera for me, please? I need camera action. in. Somebody said that they want a close-up. Woo-wee, this is how you do it. This is definitely how you do it Gina Young style. Okay, hold on. Let me get over there. Don't make them dizzy now. Don't make them dizzy now. Okay, ready? Oh, I don't have my microphone on, so hopefully you guys can hear me, okay? Here, go ahead and give me the microphone. I want you to hear me. Turn them on. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, we need a plate. We got some good stuff happening here. Is it on 24? Okay, and we got this on. I do have to wash my hands. All right. Always wash your hands, okay? Just in case you happen to touch your hair or, whatever, always keep your hands clean. That way you can keep your family and friends safe, okay? You don't want to touch the food not washing your hands. You know what I mean? All right. This is what we got. Can you come in one more time so they can see this crispy, crispity right there? Look at that right there. Look at this right there, right there, right there. That's all you need right there. Crispy. Look at this. Crispy. But guess what? The inside, because we did not decide to cook the daylights out of it, trying to get the top brown, the inside is going to be perfectly moist. And then when you have leftovers and you go to heat it up, don't heat it up in the oven. Take whatever you have, whatever dish you put it in, heat it up in the microwave so you don't dry it out, okay? Let's go ahead and say a prayer. Heavenly Father, Lord Jesus, we'd like to thank you once again for a beautiful day. Lord, we thank you for your love time, your mercy, and your understanding. Please forgive us for our sins. Come into our hearts and make you our Lord and Savior. Send your angels down to surround us day and night. Your Holy Spirit to help us make good decisions. Give us peace over our minds in the name of Jesus. We pray that no weapons formed against us shall prosper. And we bind the devil away from us in Jesus' name. Devil, you have no authority over this household. Heavenly Father, we thank you for the roof over our head, the food, the love, the peace, and the joy you bring us every day. Amen. Amen once again. Come on, somebody say amen. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to give myself some sweet potatoes, and then I'm going to give myself some of this amazing dressing. I'm going to come around. You guys are going to get that first bite. We'll sit and chat for a while. Okay. Oh, this looks so good. Ooh-wee, these sweet potatoes will knock you out. Child, look at that. Somebody please say amen. All right, there's my sweet potatoes, and guess what? They so good, I don't even need to heat them up. Those sweet potatoes are so delectable. I'm going in right here for this crunchy part. Now, you're going to want to look at the inside, because I know you want to see, is it going to be moist? I'm going to, okay, you want to look this way? Oh, somebody say yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, and please. Woo! It's going to be moist. It's going to be delicious. I gotta go in for it. I got to go in for it. Dakota, please get me. I'm so excited. Please get me, wash your hands and get me some ice water. I'm going to get myself a paper towel. Amen once again to my beautiful prayer. You get to taste it. Don't worry. That's the dressing that I want. Okay. Yes. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you how it's done. All right. Look at what we got. I promised you all holiday recipes. Here we go. There's the sweet potato. Here's the dressing. This is the holiday dressing you remember Grandma making. You hear me? Yes, it is. This is the holiday dressing you remember Uncle Bobo going nuts over. This is it. Look at somebody tell me you see I'm stuttering. You see the flavor in the dressing? Do you see the flavor in the dressing? Okay. Listen, do I get you guys hyped? Do I know how to get y'all? Dakota, give me some water. Do I know how to get y'all hyped? Where's the cranberry sauce? That's what they said. Okay. I got you. Dakota's getting me right now. And guess what else I got? Now, I don't even want y'all to forget about this. I don't want you to forget about this. Listen. I made my grandma's linguine pasta salad the other day. I'm going to let you guys look at it close up. I'm going to let you guys see me eat it. It's so good. And the longer it sits in your fridge, it tastes even better. Here's the cranberry sauce. I'm going to put some on my plate. Oh, my goodness. Hold on. Look at this. This. Come on, where's Saj at? This right here? This right here? Okay. Ooh, wait. It's not, you see, it's not watery. Not watery at all. Oh, crap. All right, look. Beautiful. Richard says, oh, my God. Renee says, Gina, here's my plate. Shoot my socks. What does he say? He says, shoot my socks and my shoes. Disintegrated. Disintegrated. Please don't make me cheat on my diet. My wife says, that looks good. Tell your wife she knows some good cooking. Tell her thank you. Tell her thank you so much. I'm here for you guys for the holiday. That's all I got to say. If this knocked your socks off, put socks all up in the comment section. Socks, high heels, whatever it knocked off of you, you put it in the comment section because I need to know. I almost have a Thanksgiving meal here on my little plate. Look how beautiful. It has little pieces. I'm going to show you. Little pieces of mandarin orange in it. Oh, Listen, I never told y'all no lies. You hear? Yes, Lord. I think that was Miss Karen. Ron, look at Ron's socks. The high heel. Yes. She said, can I go back and watch it over again? This video. Yes, you can. And guess what else you can do? Hold on, I took the microphones off, okay? Guess what else you can do? Now, in a couple hours, so after I turn this live off and I repost it, YouTube, it takes YouTube a couple hours to post all the comments that you guys are posting, but you can watch the live. But in a couple hours, you can watch all the comments later, and it's nice sometimes to, press that little chat button and look at the comments, but the comments don't appear. It takes YouTube a while to put the comments up because that's a lot of comments. But it takes about 2-3 hours. But yes, you can. Okay, give me some of the grandmom's. You got because you got to see this. You are making my Thanksgiving meal. All right, where's the pasta? Can I have the pasta over there? I need some pasta on a little tiny plate. They have to see this. Listen. You don't have to have a million things on your dinner table for the holiday. You could have this dressing. You could have this cranberry sauce. You could have the sweet potatoes. You could have some giblet gravy and turkey. You could have grandmom's, Gina Young's grandmom's linguine pasta salad. Can I get some vegetables on there, Dakota? Saj, wow. All right, I'm gonna do this for Saj real quick. Okay, there's the cranberry sauce. Oh, you said, Gina, I'm gonna make your pasta tomorrow. Okay. Hey, Renee, don't use 1.5 pounds. Use 1 pound of the noodles, okay? Somebody called not. Yes, Ron. That's my song. Somebody please call 911. Look at that. This is the real stuff. Okay, she said, I'm waiting. Okay. Look at it. Listen here. Listen here. I promise you I ain't lying. There's grandmom's pasta salad. If you want a palate cleanser, look at the fresh. Somebody please. Listen. Y'all never had this right here? You missing out. Oh. You are missing out. Ron, you silly. Y'all, listen, here's the thing. Sometimes I wonder when I'm talking, are the people really listening? Like, are they really listening to how good this stuff is? Let me see. I rebuke you, Miss Gina. No, don't rebuke me. Don't do that. Come as you are. Just have on a robe, I guess. Listen. I can't stop eating this. It's so good. All right. Look at the candied sweet potato. Look, you see the seasoning? And do you see the candy? Oh. Okay. I'm sure the dressing has cooled down. So now you can get a look. This ain't no dry dressing. Crispy on the outside. And it should be nice, moist, and tender. And I'm going to be the one to tell you if it is. Let me see. It's hot. Listen. I ain't come to play no games. This is the stuff right here. Look at that. Oh, my goodness. You want some homemade dressing? Make it Gina Young style. It does not have to have the cream soup in it in order for it to be delicious. Look. I'm not in Ohio. Okay, I'm going in for, guess what? The cranberry sauce, because it's so much needed. Look at that. Look, come. Hold on, the camera trying to die on me. The camera trying to die on me. All right, come on, camera. Come on, Saj, look at this. Saj, you need, oh, Don't even get me started. I can see the fluffy inside. Yes, you can. Okay, Gina, you got me. I would try your cranberry sauce. You have to. Like I said, come on, oranges. Mandarin oranges. And you eat it with a piece of every... Somebody slap somebody right now. Slap the next person slap somebody right next to you. No, don't do that. This stuff right here, this is the good stuff. So easy to make. I don't know where to stop or where to begin on my plate. It's because every single thing is good. Let me see what Renee says. Renee says, Gina, when I make the pasta salad, do I get the regular Italian packet or the zesty? Oh, any kind. When it comes to the packet, any kind. And sometimes, Renee, I turn around and I slap sage. Christopher says, I slap sage. Y'all are nuts. There is a recipe for the pasta salad. I just did the video the other day. Check out the recipe. I just did it. I'll send it to you express, Derek. Oh crap. What was I going to say? Somebody tell me what I was going to say. Please, somebody tell me what I was going to say. Okay, look at the sweet. Look, hold on. Somebody tell me you see the glaze, the candy part on the sweet potato. Can somebody see the candy part on the sweet potato? Oh! Everybody is... You caused a revolution. Oh, I knew what I was going to say. Renee. Sometimes, Renee, you'll even see me use... And it's kind of like the dressing. You know how with the dressing I said you can use a cream soup, but you don't have to. Both is delicious. When it comes to my pasta salad, whether it's my pasta salad or this linguine salad, sometimes I'll use the ranch powder seasoning packet. You can use the Italian packet or the ranch powder. Both works perfect. Both is outstanding. Okay? So if you say, well, which one's best? They both. There's like no competition. Okay? So whatever you can find. I'm going back in for, guess what? The sweet potatoes, right? But then I want some cranberries on the same, and then I want some drip. Oh, look at that. This is Thanksgiving. This is Thanksgiving. Oh. You're welcome, Renee. Chad, listen. Okay, here's the crispy bit. Jamaica, thank you. Jamaica Johnson, thank you so much. Oh, she really enjoying this. Look at that. There's the crispy part that you guys were asking about. There it is. And I got the chicken. Do you hear that? This is Thanksgiving right here. And you know what? If you don't want to make a turkey, don't make one. I'm so serious. I'm so serious. You want to make some chicken? Throw you some baked chicken in the oven. I'm so serious. Look at this. Come on. Lord, Lord, I thank you. Yes, I do. Shall. Charlie says the turkey is not required. We got meat in here. Look at this meat that I got. Look, I mean, look at the meat. There's meat in the dress. This is meat. Listen. So, you guys are going to probably say right now, so what meat are you having for tonight? Nothing. We're having this dressing that's got the chicken in it, sweet potato, cranberry sauce, linguine pasta salad. That's what we're having. This right here is definitely a must. She said, oh, wait, I can't wait. Renee, that's great. You make sure you tell me on Saturday how it turns out. Okay, and get the real thin linguine noodles. Don't get the, they have a big one. Get the thin one, okay? Let me show you my noodle. I'm going in for this again, And the sweet potatoes that I made earlier. I just want the people to know, don't knock it until you try it, because you can make it too. Yes, you can. I am kind of over here like losing my mind right now. Bryn, thank you. The gold medal. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you all for implementing and using the super chat and the super stickers today. Thank you all so much. And like I said, I'm going to do a whole video on it because I feel like not enough people know about it. I've been getting people asking me about it, or people that just don't know about it. Y'all, give me some more of that dressing. Give me some more of that dressing with all that. Oh, look at that. Look at. Child, you can't tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing right now. You can't. You can't tell me nothing right now. I do have a recipe for Cornish hens that you will absolutely love. I did. Thank you. Thank you, Ron. You said I went up with that. Thank you. Gina, you ever put cheese in your pasta salad? I do sometimes. Well, hold on. I don't like to. If I'm having a creamy pasta salad that has like a mayonnaise base, I will. Because mayonnaise doesn't break down the cheese. But when you have something acidity or something acid-like, which is our Italian dressing, believe it or not, it breaks down the cheese and makes it mush. So that's why I don't. But if it's a mayonnaise-based pasta salad, absolutely. Great question. I'm going to take a little bit more of this dressing right here. Oh, wait, I'm getting full. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. A little bit of cranberry sauce on it. QB, I love you too. Tell your family that I love them. Yes. Tell your family that I love them. I'm so grateful you all watch. Thank you for coming in and joining us. Absolutely. Thank you. Check your sugar. I tell you one thing. This good. It's going down in here. Ooh, wait. Oh, milk makes you sleepy. Oh my goodness. There's a net. Dakota, come here. Give your family our blessings. Absolutely. Thank you. All right. Take this from me. I am done.
I'm stuffed.
You stuffed? What'd you have? Dakota just came in here and said, I am stuffed. What'd you have?
I had the
pasta salad?
sweet potatoes, pasta salad, and stuff.
Oh, so you had everything I had. Okay.
Yeah, besides the
You didn't have cranberry sauce?
I changed my mind.
Okay. All right, cover the food up because I don't want no gnats getting on anything. Okay? Have you took your shower for tonight? Are your clothes ready? Are your clothes ironed?
Yes.
And your homework is done?
Already done.
Okay. All right, I want you to brush your teeth before you go to bed. Did you ever wash your bed sheets like I asked you to?
No, I'm doing it tomorrow.
You gonna do it tomorrow?
Yeah.
You better do it tomorrow. If you tell me you're gonna do it tomorrow, then you do it tomorrow, okay? Don't just say that and you don't do it. That was good, wasn't it?
Cornbread.
So Dakota was just saying how good the cornbread is. He just said it. Thank you all for coming in. We came, we saw, and we conquered. We came, we saw, we conquered. And just remember that we can and you can, excuse me, do all things through Christ who strengthens you. You hear me? Don't you never forget. You can do all things with God on your side. With God on your side, all things is possible. And don't forget to stay prayed up. You know, there's some crazy things going on in the world. If you stay prayed up, you know, and keep God in your heart, you're going to be all right. Thank you all for coming in today. Thank you all for joining me. Thank you all for everything. Thank you, Renee. Look at Renee. Thank you so much. She says, you are #1. And her sticker is doing like this, saying, Gina, you are just so sweet. Thank you so much. I love you guys like from the bottom of my heart. I'm going to be getting off of here, okay? Now listen. But you make it so easy to make. Thank you. Hey, thank you. It's all for you guys. It is all for you all. This is the gift that God has given me, and he's given me this gift to share with you all in hopes that you all will, you know, write it down, like I said, and try the recipes out for your family because I want to share my recipes with you all. Okay, I'm not going to get off of here without a big old hug from each and every one of you, okay? Give me a hug. Bring it on in. Bring it on in, bring it on in, bring it on in. I love you guys so much. I do this because I really hug people like this in real life. Give me a big hug. I love you guys so much. Thank you all for everything. I'm going to see you Saturday. And guess what time? Saturday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Gina Young's going to show you all how easy it is to make Southern style baked mac and cheese. All right, we're going to have a stinking good time on Saturday. Thank you all once again for coming in. Feel free to rewatch this. I love y'all. It's never goodbye. It's I'll see y'all on Saturday, okay? I love y'all so much. Good night, guys. Yes, good night. I love y'all so much. I'm getting off, okay? I'm getting off of here. I'm going to take a shower. I'm going to get in the bed and relax, and I'm going to turn my pumpkin candle on. I got a pumpkin candle. I'm going to turn it on and just relax, okay? Remember, keep an eye on the community tab. All right, had a blast, says Janice. Okay, this is great. All right, Brenda Willis, you have a good night. Tea cakes, everybody. I love you all. If I missed your name, I love you too. I love you guys. God bless.